What is good, everybody? It's your man EC1 coming at you with a live call in. I figured I'd come and talk to y'all with some Eagles, man. Call in, tell me what y'all think. We haven't done it in a while, man. And listen, I'm feeling good about next week. I don't know about you. I did a live stream earlier. I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles are going to blow out the damn Chiefs, man. I ain't going to lie to you. I see a lot of Chief fans pumping their chests. Slow your roll. I'll say it one more time for everybody in the back. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to blow out the Kansas City Chiefs this next week. It's going to be an overdone deal. Patrick Mahomes is about to look like Patty Mahomes on his back. 70 sacks. Just remember that. I don't need to hear from nobody when it comes to my team. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to whoop the Kansas City Chiefs behind. I heard a Kansas City Chiefs fan today, and all I heard was Andy Reid. Andy Reid's a choke artist. Andy Reid is a choke artist. I feel like the Andy Reid is going to choke in this game. I'm not scared of Patrick Mahomes. These weapons that we have are going to expose your defense. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, the Slim Reaper, the skinny, whatever you want to call him, Swole Batman. Yeah, them boys. I'm not scared of Kansas City. Because at the end of the day, the Philadelphia Eagles are going to take care of business. If you think that I'm supposed to be scared of Patrick Mahomes, who barely beat the Bengals, do they got a good team? Not really. They're not better than the 49ers roster overall. I feel like we have an easier outlet than last week. I'm not scared of Chris Jones. The 49ers were this tough team, and we dropped 31 on them. I'm going to say this for all the Chief fans in the room, if they're listening. We are not the Bengals. We are not the Cowboys. We are not the Giants. We are not the Chargers. We are not the Panthers. We are not the Browns. We are not the Jets. We are not the Ravens. We are not the Raiders, the Dolphins. We are none of those teams. We are the Philadelphia Eagles. And the Philadelphia Eagles got business to take care of. I'm going to drop the link for everyone today, for sure, because I want to hear y'all thoughts. We hiding, you already know, man. You know what I'm saying? But when I hear a Chief fan talking at their gums, it's like, who are y'all? The Chiefs are not this elite team like a lot of people want to make them to be. They don't scare me as a franchise. I'm sorry. Patrick Mahomes is about to be under arrest all game. Hassan Reddick is a different breed. He's a different playmaker than a lot of these pass rushers. Patty Mahomes has never faced a 70-sack defense. Patrick Mahomes has never faced a defense that can get under your skin quickly. That can get pressure in your face. I like Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a good quarterback. Good quarterbacks only win championships, though. You got to have an offensive line. You got to have receivers. You got to have everything around that quarterback. And they don't. They don't. Everybody's welcome to call in. The hotline should be hot. Patrick Mahomes is going to be looking scared. When he takes the hike and he realizes, oh shit, Hassan Reddick did not come to play? Whew. 49 Chief fans are going to look scared because he's going to be uncomfortable. Andy Reid, I'm telling you, is going to choke in this game. His play calling is going to be predictable. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to win this football game, and it's not going to be close. Y'all could talk to me about Patrick Mahomes. What weapons does he have? He can't stretch the field with these weapons when he has elite corners on his receivers. The Philadelphia Eagles are going to mop the Chiefs, man. It's going to be a body this next week on Sunday. The whole world is going to watch another repeat Super Bowl of what the Buccaneers did to the Chiefs. Everybody said we should be scared of this team, and we blow the doors off this team, man. I'm not scared of the Chiefs. The Chiefs should be fearing us and what we can do to them. Chris Jones is going against Jason Kelce. He gonna get shut down. Lane Johnson, Mulata, Dickerson, Samalu is about to lock things down. Your offensive line can't do that. Your offensive line gives up sacks. Sorry. This is not going to be a close game. This is not going to be a shootout. This is going to be a team walking into against the Philadelphia Eagles and waiting to be picked up in a coffin. That is what's going to happen. That is what's going to be realistic. That is just going to be the obvious outcome. The Chiefs have not faced. I don't care if you play the goddamn Bengals. You have not faced this team. The 49ers thought we were Seahawks. They thought we were the Cowboys. What happened? What happened? What happened? What happened to the number one defense that went against this offense? They got exposed. Chiefs don't have that number one defense, man. And then I hear some stats that they have the exact same number one offense that we do. No, you don't. That stats is it's such BS. And you know what I also learned? Number one defense getting number one offense. Who usually wins? The defense. And we got that. You stop Kelce is stepping up for the Chiefs, they will miss Hill this game. Oh, yeah, they're going to miss Tyreek Hill for this game. I feel like we got these boys on the ropes, man. I feel like if you get pressure on Patrick Mahomes, dude, he's a guy that he just can't come back from if you drop 30, you even drop 20, this game's over. This game's going to be done by the halftime. Nothing scares me about this Chiefs offense. I hear all the talking. I hear all the analysts. Nick Wright, Stephen A. Smith, Max Kellerman, Skip Bayless. I hear all these jabronis. I'm telling you, Chiefs are not winning this next week. Like I told the 49ers, like I told the Giants, that you weren't winning. And I'm telling the Chief fan this. Do not mistake us for the Bengals. It's not going to be your night. Eagles are going to get blown. Eagles are going to go in and blow them out the way. I feel like that's going to happen too, man. Do not mistake us for the Bengals. We are not the Bengals, sir. Chief fans are thinking we're the Bengals. You barely beat the Bengals. You beat them by a field goal. And let's be real. If Patrick Mahomes didn't get that call, you would not be in the Super Bowl. We would be facing Joey B. You would be home. We're going to hurt Patrick Mahomes. It's not going to be pretty for him. That ankle better be 100% going in. They're not good against the run defense. I watched the Chiefs. If you shut down their running game, which they don't really run the ball, they're more of a pass-happy offense, it's over. There's only one player that I'm worried about, really. There's two. The running back, what's his name? Pikachu? Patchko, whatever his name is. And Kelsey. That's it. Maddox is playing. Everybody's worried about him with the boot. He's going to be playing. There's no way he's missing a Super Bowl. If he played last week, he's playing this week. Yes, he's in the boot. Listen. They're just making sure he was in the boot when he was playing too. They just made sure he was ready to go. I think it's just a precautionary to make sure he's fine. We live rent-free in the heads of people who want to see us lose. But exactly. Listen, the hate is real in Philadelphia. The hate is real in Philadelphia. Patrick Mahomes is going to be a pack next week. Patrick Mahomes will be a pack next week. Chief fans will not be smiling next week. You're going to see a lot of TVs getting broken. You're going to see a lot of furniture getting smashed. Tables getting broken. You would think they'd be the Bills jumping off tables. Chief fans are not going to enjoy next week. It's not their night. The Eagles are going to go and they're going to dominate these boys. I am telling you right now, any Chief fan in the building, and there's a link, call in. You better know what you're talking about. We're not the Bengals. 70 sacks. Just remember that. You would not face this type of team, bro. Hassan Reddick, Josh Sweat, BG, Brandon Graham, known as BG, Fletcher Cox. Yeah, they're going to be on Patrick Mahomes, and it's going to be all game long. Jaden Christ, what's up, man? All game long. This team is for real. The Chiefs are not going to be able to handle this type of pressure. They're not used to elite defense like this Eagles team. It's all fun and games until you see what this team really is. Everybody's going to watch Patrick Mahomes try to make a play here and there. And there's not going to be a play to be made because he's going to be under pressure. And eventually, he's going to throw a turnover. Chiefs don't have a big fan base. They really don't, but I see a lot of fan base coming on the Eagles channel. I want that Chief fan. What's his name? Keith? Yeah, I want him on my channel because I got to talk to him. I've seen a lot of capping, talk about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes is about to be a pack. Patrick Mahomes is about to be a pack. The Chiefs are about to be a pack next week. They're about to be a sweet pack next week. They're about to be a sweet pack next week. They're not winning this football game. We're not losing to the Kansas City Chiefs. I'm telling you. If I didn't lie to you, I haven't lied to you yet. I told you that the Eagles were going to blow out the 49ers. I told you that the Giants were going to get destroyed. I'm telling you right now. This Eagles team is about to go in there and they're about to disrupt anything Kansas City has even think of doing. It's about to look real suspect next week because the Eagles are going to take care of business. I'm not scared of the Chiefs. Link is in here, by the way, if you want to call in. Phone is on here. Hit the StreamYard. Hit the link. Come in. Talk football with me. You can be a Chief fan. But you better know what you're talking about, because I'm bringing facts all day, every day. I'm bringing facts. So you better know what you're talking about. Chiefs have one of the best fan base in NFL, Reaper. I don't know about that. Eagle team is too good. They are. They're a really good team. I feel like the Eagles are going to expose the Chiefs. The Chiefs are not a threat, ladies and gentlemen. They're not a threat. People are making them to be like there's this elite team, and they're not. What do the Chiefs have that we don't? We got a better running game than they do. A better receiving core. A.J. Brown, Devontae about to cook these rookies. These rookie corners, they're rookies, man. You're going against two elite number one receivers. Chiefs defense about to be in shambles all game, man. It's not going to be close. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right now, we are not the Bengals. We're not the Jaguars. We're not the Chargers. We're none of those teams. I don't need to hear from a Charger fan. Y'all winless. Why would I want to hear from y'all? Y'all have not made to the Super Bowl and won it. You've done none of that. I don't want to hear from a Charger fan. Y'all trash. We know who your coach is. We don't need to hear from a Charger fan. Because I'm sure a Charger fan going to come on here and jump on here and tell me I'm a scared of a Chief fan. I'm not. Just because y'all can't beat them doesn't mean we can't. Your head coach is a choke artist, not mine. Why are Charger fans on there? I'm just saying, I'm not playing with nobody today. If you come on the link and you come and talk football, you better know what you're talking about. You better know what you're talking about. I don't care if you're a Charger fan, a Jaguars fan, a Chief fan, or anybody. The link is in here. Anybody can get the smoke today. I'm laying it down. Better know what you're talking about. I feel like the Eagles are going to win this game with the running game. Let's talk about this running game, man. Kenny Gainwell has had a good 2 weeks now. Miles Sanders is a 1,000-yard running back. A.J. Brown is a 1,000-yard receiver. You got 2,000-yard receivers, a 1,000-yard running back, 100-yard second running back in Kenny Gainwell. I believe he's 100. He's in the 100 something crazy. Number 2 running back. Boston Scott is still a good, durable back. This offense is too explosive for some teams. There's levels to this. The 49ers thought they were a level. The Giants thought we were their level. And I'm telling you, the Chiefs think they are our level, and it's going to be The Philadelphia Eagles are a better football team. They're explosive, and I love how people sleep on us. Patrick Mahomes is about to be on his ass all game. He is going to be a pack. Kansas City's about to be a pack. I got the game score being around same as the Giants game and the Niners game. I think so too. I think it's a blowout. I think the Chiefs are getting smoked out their boots next week. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I haven't been. I haven't been. And I'm not scared no Andy Reid. If anybody knows Andy Reid, it's us. Andy Reid is a choke artist. We need to stop making Andy Reid. Because I see a lot of people talk about Andy Reid's a great head coach. If he was a great head coach, why did he win with us? Now, Andy Reid's a good head coach, but we're not going to sit there and act like he can't get beat. We're not going to sit there and say Andy Reid is the best head coach and we should be scared. We're not going to act like he's a legend. We're not going to he's not one of the greatest head coaches to ever exist. We're not doing that. He's a good head coach, but he has some issues. He has lost Super Bowls. I know for a fact he lost Super Bowls because he lost the Patriots game in 2004. He lost to the 2002, I believe, the Rams. 2003, Buccaneers. I think the 2005 Panthers, I believe, to Jake Delhomme. Andy Reid is going to show his true colors in this game. And it's going to come down to who can out-coach the coach. It's going to come down to coaching. Who can outsmart the coach? And I feel like Nick Sirianni has something up his sleeve that's going to make the Eagles so dynamic in so many different ways. Because we can beat you so many different ways. The run game, the passing game. Hell, you want to play defense? That's cool. We got the offense to match that. Unless you have two number one corners, you're not stopping this receiving corps. I said it along. There's levels to this. The Philadelphia Eagles are on so many different levels than these other teams are. They think they're on our level, but they're not. Patrick Mahomes is walking to a lion's den next Sunday. He's walking into, and I said this about Brock Purdy, and I'll say this about the Chiefs game. He's walking into a dark alley with people already having bats ready to beat him down. That's what he's walking into. He's walking into a shark feeding frenzy. He is the bait, and there's sharks everywhere. And you're not swimming away from great whites. You're just not. You can think you are, but you're not. You're going to get in and end up being eaten alive. He's walking into a snake pit. He's walking into a swamp. He's walking into quicksand. This team is too talented for the Chiefs to comprehend. Patrick Mahomes is going to have his head spinning around like a yo-yo. Okay? He's going to have his head spinning around. So you're scared? Scared of who? Scared of who? Patrick Mahomes? Hell no. Are you scared? Are you scared? I'm not scared. We're going to blow Patrick Mahomes out the door. Come on. I'm scared. Scared? Of who? Y'all need to be scared. That defense was able to hit Brock Purdy and take two quarterbacks out the game. You better hope Patrick Mahomes is 100%. He going to be in the ambulance. I'm going to say it again. Do not be surprised Patrick Mahomes doesn't make it through the whole game. I don't wish injuries. You talking about I'm supposed to be scared? Scared of who? Scared of who? Your defense? Your rookie corners? Come on, bro. Out of here with that. A.J. Brown is wide open. Was wide open. Okay. What team do you root for? Because last time I checked, we still got W, right? What team do you root for? The 49ers were home, right? I don't care if he missed open receiver. Did he get the window? See, everybody want to be pretty. Did he miss some throws? Absolutely. It was rainy. But when they ran the football, what happened? A pack. Come on, man. You're talking to me. You're not talking to no little boy. You're not talking to no bandwagon Eagle fan. You talking to me. Come correct before you talk to me. Or come in this link. I dropped the link for a reason. Come talk to me. Come talk to me. The link is in here. Nobody's worried about no Patrick Mahomes, bro. I'm not scared of him. I'm confident we're going to get that W. I'm confident it's not going to be close. They're going to literally have people crying because it's not even going to be a fair fight. The Bengals are not us. Do not mistake us for the Bengals. Like I told a 49er fan, don't mistake us for the Cowboys. Like I told a Giants fan when they beat the Vikings, do not mistake us for the Vikings. Do not mistake us for the Bengals. We are not the Bengals. What you did to the Bengals is not us. Hurts or Reddick will be Super Bowl MVP. I think there'll be. I think it'll be Hurts, man. I feel like Hurts is gonna have a great game. We ain't scared of exactly, man. He must be a Chiefs fan. Are you scared? Because the way you looked at me in the comments talking about I'm scared, sounds like you're scared. Are you scared of the 70-sack leading team? Because I know Patrick Mahomes is going to be scared this next Sunday. I don't care if he missed the throw. The 49ers went home, right? See, everybody want to be pretty. Everybody want pretty stats. I don't care about none of that. Did you get the W, though? If you got the W, I don't give a rat's ass what the score was. I don't care how you get it done. Jalen Hurts did enough to win the game, though. With all said and done, this defense came through. That is true, East one, but I think if Hurts having a great game, Riddick will have a great game too. I think so too. I think this whole team's gonna have a great game. I think this whole team's gonna have a great game. The Giants and no quarterback 49ers. Huh? The Giants had Daniel Jones. Supposedly supposed to beat us. Brock Purdy was supposed to be Brocky. He wasn't Brocky after this game. You must be a Chiefs fan. I'm telling you like this. Patrick Mahomes is about to be looking like deer in headlights next Sunday. It is not going to be your night, bro. I'm telling you, it's not going to be your night. You're walking into a Lions den. You will not face this type of defense, man. We faced teams like Patrick Mahomes before. We know who you are. The question is, do you know who we are? You're right. We didn't face Patrick Mahomes. We bet to body him. We bet to send him on a stretcher. His ankle is going to be hobbling all game. I don't wish injuries on nobody, but that's the truth. Patrick Mahomes is going to be running on that bad ankle all game. He better get some painkillers in his system because he's going to be running for his life. 70 sacks. I'll say it one more time. 70 sacks. Patrick Mahomes does not face this type of defense. We are not the Bengals, sir. And if you feel like you got a case, the link is in here. I'll drop it one more time for you. You probably won't show up because you don't probably got the guts to. I don't care who you are. Chiefs about to be a pack next Sunday. We're not going to act like the Chiefs are this elite team. They're not. They can get beat. Patrick Mahomes is going to be looking like deer in headlights next week. 70 sacks. That's all I got to say. The 49ers didn't have a quarterback because we knocked them out. I wish Brock Purdy nothing but the best. But he was a pack walking in. And he was a pack walking out. He was food when he walked in. He was food when he walked out. We the reason the 49ers didn't win. We the reason the Giants didn't win. We the reason. The Chiefs are a pack next week. A sweet, juicy pack. Uh-huh. You feel frisky, the link is in here. You better know what you're talking about, dude. Well, I'm gonna make sure you know your facts. I'd say to get 70 sacks. You have not faced this type of defense. We're not the Bengals, sir. We're not the Jaguars. We're not the Chargers. We're not any of these teams. We are the Eagles. Patrick Mahomes is going to look lost. Wait, no, he's the one. Don't give him that all year. We have been hearing the 49ers could win with any quarterback. They don't need a great quarterback to win now. When we beat them. Yeah, I know. Trust me. I told him I don't care what the excuses. I'm not trying to hear listen, the 49ers fans shouldn't be talking. They should be absolutely silent. They home. They home. I don't care what the score was. If Brock Purdy was in the game anyway, regardless, you still were going home. Brock Purdy looked like a pack when he first walked in, despite the injury. He was going to be a pack regardless. 110 passing yards. I don't give a fuck what passing yards he is, man. I don't care. I don't care. RJ, are you a Chiefs fan? You a Chiefs fan? He gave me stats. 70 sacks. I don't care what passing you have. That Bengals secondary is nothing compared to us, bro. You can't compare the Bengals to the Eagles, bro. Eli Apple is not on his team. Avonte Maddox is one of the best. C.J. Gardner-Johnson has more interceptions than any other safety. Both James Bradbury and Darius Slay, all pro corners. I don't care what Mahomes did. I bet you he won't do it this game. I bet you he won't do it this game. Yeah. All that stats don't mean nothing. He won't be doing against his defense. $100 pass yards, Alex Smith. Huh? Just come on here and talk your shit, dude. I'm tired of talking to you in the comments, bro. We win more 3 than rings run your yap. What? Win more than 3 rings than run your yapper. But you're a Chiefs fan, you only have 1. You're a Chiefs fan. You only have one. You only witnessed one. What team do you root for? You still haven't told me that. He talking heavy for probably a dude that we eliminate out the playoffs. Don't tell me you're a 49er fan. Don't do that to yourself. Did you enjoy the L though? I don't care how many rings you have. Did you win one this year? Have you won one since the current 2000? Yeah, he might be either Dallas or San Fran. I thought they were crying. San Fran hasn't won one in current years. What did you do in the current 2000s? Don't talk to me about the 90s. Don't talk to me about the 80s. This ain't Joe Montana's year. You don't have Joe Montana on your team. You don't got Steve Young on your team. Ronnie Lott. You got none of those Deion Sanders, Jerry Rice, Roger Craig. You got none of those boys on your team anymore. You got Debo. Ringless. You got Kittle. Ringless. I'm sure he's a 49 fan, so I'm going to say it. You got Nick Bosa. Ringless. You don't have Randall Cunningham. Bro, we won a Super Bowl with Nick Foles in the current 2000s. What are you talking about? Got choked with Jimmy Garoppolo. What are you talking about? Yo, is this 49 fan really talking to me? Thank you for us going to the Super Bowl. I want to thank you. You gave us a path to the Super Bowl. What are you talking about? It's a body. Was it close? We managed y'all. Come on, bro. Don't make me do you. Hold up. Yo, I can't even take these people serious, man. He needs to answer this. Did Hurts win the game or not? I think he did. Did you not see the NFC Championship shirt? Did you not see the NFC Championship shirt? This guy talked to me about stats. You're home. Yo, if you're not a 49ers, if you're not a KC fan, please don't talk to me. I don't want to embarrass you enough. I mean, I don't want to embarrass you more. I already embarrassed you enough. Y'all got bodied. Y'all were a pack. We are smoking on the 49. 49er pack. It's a guess of what? Come on, bro. 100 pass yard. Hurts team is carrying him. I don't care. Hurts carrying his team. Hurts is the system. Hurts is the system. My question to you is, who carried the 49ers to the Super Bowl? Because y'all went done, didn't you? Man, bye. Yo, this is fun, man. I love embarrassing fools like this. He obviously didn't watch the game. No, he didn't. He didn't. Howie's the system. Brock Purdy's the system. Brock Purdy's a system quarterback. Jalen Hurts. The system is him. Why are you talking to me? Ho. Is a 49er fan really talking to me? Sir, y'all got smoked. It wasn't close. Y'all scored 7 points. Your defense looked like flame Mian. Your defense looked like tofu. You look like chicken being grilled on a barbecue. Hassan Riddick had a day, man. That is Hurts' daddy. That can't get past the division. Bro, I'm not even going to talk to you anymore, bro. You lost the road team. Eagles play a real schedule next year. But we had a real schedule this year. Yo, who is this clown, man? What team do you root for? RJ, what team do you root for? Because I feel like you're at this point. You're not telling me what team you root for, so I don't even know what team you're rooting for. So I can't destroy you if I don't know what team you're rooting for. Is you a 49er fan? Or is you a Cowboy fan? Like, what team you root for so I can hurt your feelings? He won't tell me. Yeah, dude, he didn't just need. You're a Cowboys fan. Oh, for sure, bro. You got to go, bro. Your Cowboys haven't made the NFC Championship game, bro. Why are you even talking to me? The last Super Bowl y'all made, y'all probably wasn't born yet. You were Cowboy, man. We got bigger fish to fry, bro. We don't have time to play with you little boys, man. Bye. Get off my channel, man. A Cowboy fan talking to me. Go talk to the Giants. Y'all absolutely definition of a fraud team. Dak Prescott is trash. Mike McCarthy is trash. Bye, man. I ain't talking no Cowboy fan, man. We in a Super Bowl. You come and you talk to me correctly. Talking to me about a Cowboy fan, man. Bro, you were in the basement, man. You were in the basement. You've been a pack. You've been the last 28 years been a pack. Stop it, bro. You Cowboy fans have no room to talk. Shut up and zip it. I'd take Danny over Dak. Yeah, I would too. Dak Prescott is trash, man. I got something for you. You a Cowboy fan talking to me. Learn your role and shut your mouth.
We do not care. We do not care. We do not care. We do not care.
Next. Yo, I'm tired of playing with these people, man. I really am. If Hurts was merely a system guy, he would have been swept y'all bitch delete. Bro, Hurts beat him the first time. Hurts beat him the first time. Hurts is way better than Dak. Dak has never been past an NFC Championship game yet. Dak has never been to an NFC Championship game, period. Y'all last 28 years, y'all been below average. Look at all the talent you have, RJ. Y'all couldn't do what we did against the 49ers. We blew them out. Y'all made it a game. Y'all the reason why Brock Purdy was so confident going to Philadelphia. Y'all the reason why 49 fans were happy as hell to play against us, thought they were going to get a W. You the reason. Reason why the Philadelphia Eagles were playing the 49ers. Man, stop talking to me. You probably never witnessed a Cowboys Super Bowl. You a Cowboys fan. The 49ers treat y'all like the sorry motherfuckers that y'all been. What are you talking about? Am I losing my mind, or is that Cowboy fan talking to me when we in the Super Bowl? Come on, man. Bye. If the Super Bowl run is so easy, why couldn't it? Exactly. If the Super Bowl was so easy, the Cowboys should made it right there. If the Super Bowl was so easy, y'all should have been having a current ring by then. It's so easy, right? Yet y'all barely can get past the divisional round. Dak is the most quarterback who's thrown. He's the most intercepted quarterback, and then he has more picks than any other quarterback right now in the league. Dak Prescott threw 3. Come on, man. We ain't gonna play with these dudes, man. This season's been done. I knew he was a Cowboy fan or 49 fan. One of those two. He was talking spicy when he should be quiet in the basement. You talking spicy to a team that you never seen or sniffed. That season has been an embarrassment, man. That game was more winnable than they believe. Yeah. You and Jerry Jones need to talk it out, man. You're both out of your mind. I'm sure it's the Cowboys' year next year, right? Bye. Your defense was playing good in that game. Your quarterback just couldn't come through, like usual. Your quarterback's trash, bro. Don't talk to me about my quarterback. Hurts would have swept that. He would have. He would have. The Cowboy fans know it. It is what it is, man. We trying to get a Lombardi trophy. We're not focused on the Cowboys, man. Your season's been done. You have been done. You probably were not old enough to recognize the Cowboys Super Bowl. You're probably too young to remember. You're probably when your daddy's nutsack the last time the Cowboys even were sniffing the Super Bowl. Stop it, bro. I'm 22 years old, and I'm about to see my second Super Bowl currently. I wasn't alive the last time the Cowboys were in the Super Bowl. Yeah, it's been 28 years. Y'all done nothing. Y'all are nothing. Y'all are nothing but garbage. Talk to me when you are passing a division round. Talk to me when Dak Prescott doesn't stink up in the division round. Talk to me when y'all haven't choked in the division round. Look, come on, bro. Stop talking to me about Stop talking to me about winners. Y'all don't know nothing about winning. Y'all been losers for the last 28 years, man. You helped the 49ers go to the NFC Championship game. Come on, bro. Sometimes they choke in the workout. Bro, they are bums. 28 years, and they still haven't done nothing. What has, RJ, if you still in here, what has the Cowboys done? Except choke, stink, and disrupt any playoff opportunity they have. They beat trash bin Tom Brady in the wild card, and they get absolutely embarrassed against Brock Purdy and the 49ers. And then we go into Philadelphia and we blow these dudes out. Stop it, man. We not on the same level. Hurts is the best quarterback in the division. It's not even close. Your quarterback might not be here next year. They're going to give me my bag today, man. I'm 13 years old, and I'm about to see. Exactly, man. Some of these Cowboy fans never saw the team witness the Super Bowl. You got to be at least 65 years old or 55 or 45 to even consider yourself seeing a Super Bowl. You are not even born. You're probably a 13-year-old kid, RJ. Talking about Cowboys, man. Y'all haven't done that in 28 years, man. When are y'all going to get to an NFC Championship game? I'm waiting. We all waiting. Hell, Jerry Jones has been waiting. That's why he gets older and older each and every year. Come on, man. That dude vanished like the Cowboys season, man. RJ don't want no smoke. You better go stay in the hole where you belong in the basement. Talking to me. Cowboy fan talking to me, bro. We not on the same level, bro. We trying to chase a jewelry. Y'all trying to chase L's. Your whole franchise for the last 28 years has been nothing but L's in the playoffs. Taking up the ass, man. Stop, bro. We not on the same level. Do not fix your lips and talk about winning. I wasn't even born yet. You don't need to be. That Cowboys haven't been back since the 90s, bro. Disappeared like his name was David. Right, man. He knew he didn't want that smoke. Talking about he's a Cowboy fan. You should have said you were a Chiefs fan. You had a better chance of being a Chiefs fan talking to me. You're a Cowboy fan. What do you got to offer? He gonna cry like Red on Friday, crying in his car. "28 years, done nothing, been nothing, and he talking to me. Huh? You might not have a quarterback next year, sir. I just don't understand how he don't suck, man. See, here's the point with this. Cowboy fans should not even be here, period. I'm surprised they're still not hibernating after that embarrassing loss, man. They never was a good team in the playoffs. Y'all boys haven't done nothing in 28 years. Whatever, man. We chasing children, man. We ain't worried about no Cowboy fan, man. Come back to talk to me when y'all have been passing the division around. Couldn't even put away the Giants in 07, who they swept. Man. It is. We're back talking football, man. We got bigger fish to fry, man. We don't got to worry about no bum-ass Cowboy fans. 28 years and done nothing. Been nothing. Listen, this game is going to be an absolute blowout, man. We got the defense, the offense, and we got the team to do it. So I feel like the Eagles are going to come in there with they're ready to go. I feel like we got the momentum. We got the momentum in this game. The Chiefs don't. Yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, that's another thing. They put Allen over Hurts, man. Hurts is way better than a lot of people give him credit for, man. It's cool. The haters going to hate, man. Listen, Jalen Hurts wins the Super Bowl. They can't say shit about him. Because Josh Allen hasn't made it past the NFC Championship game. None of these quarterbacks that they put over has done anything that Hurts has done right now, man. What we've seen is history. What we've seen is elite quarterback play, man. They want the pretty passes, bro. I care about W's. I don't give a fuck about no stats, bro. I care about W's. The Philadelphia Eagles, if they get W's, I don't give a rat's. That's how pretty it is. Jalen Hurts. Timothy Hurts. It's him. So people can talk about what they want to talk about. All I know is we got the W and we're going to the NFC Championship game. Super Bowl, excuse me. So, we're playing the Kansas City Chiefs. We're going to win that game. And we're going to be once again Super Bowl champions. You know what I'm saying? We're going to be Super Bowl champions. I'm not scared of Patrick Mahomes. Nothing frightens me about this team. The media overhypes these teams, and we whoop their asses every time, man. Keep hyping this team. We're only going to get better and better and better. We are going to whoop this Kansas City behinds next week. It's going to happen. If Hurts wins Super Bowl, he's going to have more Super Bowls than Allen. Bro, Allen and Lamar, man, let's call it a spade a spade. They're never going to win the Super Bowl. You got to have a mindset. Lamar's a choke artist. He really has no accurate on his accuracy. The same shit they said about Jalen Hurts, Lamar has struggled. Lamar can't do what Jalen Hurts is doing. Jalen Hurts is a different breed. Jalen Hurts, I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, will be the best quarterback in football. Watch, I'm telling you. The legacy of Hurts, like my boy BG31 said, it's coming. When you got a mindset like Jalen Hurts, bro, the dedication to win, the commitment of putting the hard work, the grind, the sweat, the tears, anything is possible. And if you want it that bad, you're going to do everything you can to get it. Hurts wants to be the best quarterback. He's going to do it because he got the mindset of doing it. It's all about here and here. You got to have the heart and the mindset and the drive and the passion. This quarterback has it. When you listen to his press conferences, when you listen to his game and knowledge, that is Philadelphia. Teams would love to have Jalen Hurts, man. We are blessed to have him. The fact that he fell in the second round. Let's be real. Joe Burrow don't win that Heisman. Doesn't win the Heisman. Jalen Hurts doesn't become a Philadelphia Eagle because he would get it. If Joe Burrow does not have the LSU championship year in college, Jalen Hurts would be a first-round pick. Or he would go earlier. We are blessed to have a quarterback like Jalen Hurts, man. You are not going to find another commitment. What's up, Nina? Desire to be great is Jalen. Exactly. That's why I'm confident going into this game. Every game that Jalen Hurts is in his game, I know we have a chance to win because we got him. Timothy, Jalen Hurts. These boys, these defense are not ready for Jalen. Everybody want to treat him like a running back. That's cool. Until he throws on y'all. You got all these naysayers talking about who Jalen Hurts is. They don't know who Jalen is. If you watch Jalen Hurts, you would know why we're the way we are right now. You would know why we're in the Super Bowl. The kid had less talent last year and still was able to take us to the playoffs. So you really surprised that he's taking us to the Super Bowl? Because I'm not. When you got the dedication and the winning pedigree, anything's possible. Listen, sometimes I'm going to go on tangents, but I try to speak facts. If you're not on a Hurts wagon, why are you here? as an Eagle fan? How can you not like this guy? You know, I feel like this is our quarterback for a long time. This quarterback, if you pay him, he will not let us down. You know why Carson Wentz didn't work out? Because Carson Wentz didn't want to win. Carson Wentz did not want to win. Once he got his money and his ring, he was sitting back chilling. Jalen Hurts is going to want to win every year. This guy in college barely lost. I think he only lost 2 games in college, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Let me know. This kid rarely loses. He is a superstar quarterback. And that's what you need in this league, man. The pocket passers, they don't work anymore, man. These quarterbacks coming out are mobile. They use their legs. The system pocket quarterback, they're going. The new age, you got to be able to use your feet or you're dead. Because his defense are faster. The linebackers are getting faster and they're getting bigger. They're getting stronger. They're running 4.2s. They're running 4.21s. They're getting faster. So you need a quarterback that can use his legs. Because if you don't have a quarterback that can use his legs, you go one and done like the Vikings. You go one and done like the Bucks. I'm just saying. Let me know if I'm wrong. If you don't have an offensive line for a statue quarterback, you're done. Finish. Finito. You gotta have a quarterback that uses legs. These defenses are faster. They're stronger. And you're not getting away from these pass rushes anymore. The league has changed. Corners are running the same speed as the receivers. Receivers are running 4.21s in the combines, bro. Quarterbacks are running faster than some of these defensive ends, man. And defense are only going to get faster and faster. Quarterbacks are only going to get faster. The league is changing. So the pocket passer does not work anymore. So I'm glad we got a quarterback that uses legs. Look at the quarterbacks that are in the Super Bowl right now. Or even in the playoffs. Every quarterback that was in the playoffs this year had mobility. Look who's in the Super Bowl. Patrick Mahomes. Mobility. Can skip out the pocket. Makes plays on with it while running. Can escape and make plays while on the run. Excuse me, not while running. While on the run. Jalen Hurts. Mobility. Can skip. You see what I'm saying? Facts. Hurts didn't even have that good of a weapons last year. All he had was Smith. Yeah, hey, Jalen Rager. This dude right here. You didn't think I'd delete this clip?
It's two drops that I would say very uncharacteristic, but just gotta go through the highs and lows and go to the next week and make the plays.
Get your bum ass off my screen. Glad he's in Minnesota. I wanted to play the Buccaneers this year of course everybody want to play the Buccaneers. They garbage. Cowboy fans thought they got to win. Gee, went to the division round. The Philadelphia Eagles were going to smoke their boots too. He wasn't that ready for us. Rager isn't a weapon. No, he's a bum. Hell, the Minnesota announcers want him off the team. In this league, you got to have mobile quarterbacks. You got to have quarterbacks that can escape out the pocket. And if you don't have that, You're not going far in the playoffs. The pocket passer, the system pocket passer, the sit back in the statue quarterbacks, this is not the league anymore for that. They all are not going to be pocket passers down the road. Quarterbacks are getting faster, and they're getting more mobility on their tires or as their legs. You know what I mean? Hurts put up pretty good numbers last year. He did. He didn't have a bad year. My problem with Hurts wasn't the fact that I thought he could. If you go back and watch my podcast, we had it. Shout to him. It's I Was the Champ podcast. We do it weekly, sometimes weekly. When I could get around to it. And when you go back and forth with it, it wasn't the fact that I didn't think Hurts played bad. I thought he could play better because I knew going in, I knew he could play better. Because I'm not one of these guys that are going to sit there. Listen, if I know my quarterback is playing like trash, I'll say my quarterback is playing like trash. And listen, he was a rookie last year. People don't want to give him credit, but he was a rookie going to this last year, man. The man played 6 games, I believe 5 games on his belt the previous year. He was not supposed to start. He was supposed to sit back and do what Russell Wilson, what Mahomes did. Sit back and learn from Carson Wentz. And get a knowledge. And that way we were going regardless to trade. We're going regardless where we're going to trade Carson Wentz. Because this was Jalen Hurts' team. He's supposed to sit back and learn from Carson. And learn all the knowledge. That way he could start right away in the following year. But it didn't happen that way. Carson was bad. We know the story. Jalen came in. He played well. And he took his job. And in the following year, you go and draft Devontae Smith. You have a number 1 pick from TCU that, let's be real, everybody knew was a bad pick, but you needed to know what he was. You got a 2nd round pick, an umbrella boy, J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, who they wouldn't give up on. And thankfully they did. So you had a bunch of unknown players going into this game. Not really anybody that can really stretch the field other than a rookie Devontae Smith. And Devontae Smith was their best weapon. And got him. Jalen Hurts was a rookie, man. And he's taking this game from here to here in 2 years. You can count 30 if you want. Okay. But when you want to really look at it, he played 2 full years. This is his 2nd year. And he's leading for MVP. He's already in the Super Bowl. The kid is 24 years old. The kid is young. People need to understand that when you draft a kid from a second rounder, they're not going to turn into superstars until you build around him. You got to build around your quarterback. And the Eagles win in the offseason. They go and they get A.J. Brown. They give Tennessee picks and say, hey, let's acquire some talent around him. Let's build around this young man. Let's build around this guy, our quarterback, our franchise that we know he can be. And he put his game together. He worked hard in the offseason. Jalen Hurts, all the doubters. Everybody wanted Russell Wilson. Everybody wanted Jimmy Garoppolo. Hell, they wanted Baker Mayfield. None of those quarterbacks are doing what Jalen Hurts is doing. Jalen Hurts is a different breed, man. The kid is a winner. And when you got winning mentality in you, you're going to be great for a long time. You look at the GOATs in this league. You know, I can't even hate on Tom Brady for real, man. As much as I hate him, and I always hate him for cheating. But listen, he helped my young quarterback grow. The link is in here where you hide. I'm going to send it to you. Here you go. He helped my young quarterback grow. So I can't even be mad at Tom Brady because he helped my quarterback grow. He went from here to here. They were talking about trading him in the offseason. The kid jumped up and became big, man. And in this league, you gotta step up your game. And he's done that. And he went further than a lot of these quarterbacks that everybody say he couldn't go further than. Josh Allen's never been to a Super Bowl. Josh Allen has a full roster around him. So, Jalen Hurts has progressed. And he's gotten better. And it's only going to get better. So that's why I'm confident we're going to smoke the Chiefs. We're going to smoke their boots, man. Listen, man. If you're scared of the Chiefs, go get a puppy. Go get a cat. Go get a dog. Go get a hamster. Go get a rabbit. Go get a pillow. There's pillows at the dollar store. Go get one.
If you're scared, go to church.
Hug that pillow. Hug that pillow. Rock it back and forth. And get off my channel. Because simple as that. I'm not scared of that team. What's up? How you doing, man?
Hey, I'm doing fine, man. How you doing?
Oh, I'm doing good, man. I just exposed the cowboy fan on my channel. What's going on, man? Talk.
Oh, man, I'm feeling great about this day. Like, can Super Bowl Sunday be here already, man? I'm ready to smoke this.
Listen, man, I was at before I was on Simone and Stanley and JC's Eagle talk, but they were bringing a lot of Eagle fans on, so I figured just to do a live stream my own and do some call-ins and all that stuff. You know, it's different when I can't do it because someone would be downstairs on the phone. But unfortunately, I got my day off. I don't have to do anything, so I'm free. You know what I'm saying? But no, I mean, like I said, man, this team it says. They're on different levels. And I've been saying this all along, and people don't understand. And we've been – listen, last year you and I went back and forth with Jalen Hurts. You knew that it wasn't the fact I hate him. I just thought he could be better. And there was some games it was like, all right, we know he can be better. But the kid was a rookie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Josh Allen is not a rookie, man. He still can't get past the divisional round. Can't get past an NFC Championship game.
AFC.
AFC. Did I say NFC Championship game? I said AFC. My fault. NFC Championship game. AFC. My fault. AFC Championship game. My fault.
The moral of
You know what I'm saying?
the moral of the story that he's trying to tell you is, I kept faith in Hurts while telling EC1 to be patient with this kid.
I had faith in Hurts all the time, bro. Stop playing with me.
Oh, no. It wasn't about faith. It was just like, let's be patient. We can't just say he sucks after just one season.
Never said he sucked. I said we need to build around him.
After some performances, yeah, you said he sucked.
I did. You're right. I mean, I thought the Chargers game, he was horrible. I ain't gonna lie. He was.
I thought he didn't do that bad in that game.
I mean, I thought he could play better. But, hey, listen. But I never screamed for Watson, did I? I was off that road.
He's on the same boat there.
We were, because we knew what we had. It's different when you got A.J. Brown and a Devontae Smith. You see the chemistry. It's there.
They love each other as soon as they hit the door.
It is. You know what I'm saying? It is.
Friday
You know what I'm
night
saying?
fights.
And for all the haters, I got one thing to say to y'all. Ready?
We do not care. We do not care.
I knew that was coming. I can't wait to go to this parade, man.
Hey, man, I'm trying to join, bro. I'm trying to join, man.
Mm-hmm.
As I look at the case, Kansas City, I mean, are you really scared of Patrick Mahomes? Because I'm really not. Like, and listen, go ahead.
Considering the weapons that he has right now, I'm not too worried. And considering it's really the defense that doesn't get me worried about Patrick Mahomes. Like, we can get there with 4. No need to blitz. No need to over-strategize. Just get there with 4. Have everybody else covered. And we should be fine. We have linebackers that can cover these wideouts. Like, we've never seen Patrick Mahomes take covered sacks since that Super Bowl that I mentioned all week.
Yeah, I mean, TJ Edwards, I think he's leading tackles, right?
Yes, he is.
And Kate, what's his name? The other dude, what's his name? The dude that's starting over in Dean, White,
Kaiser White, yeah.
Kaiser White, yeah. I think he's played pretty good. You know, despite sometimes the missed tackles, I think he's playing good. You know what I'm saying? If we didn't have Nakobe Dean, I would say bring him back. Like, I feel like that we are. And again, when you hear some Chief fans, I mean, there was a Chief fan on JC Eagle and Simone Stanley calling, and they were talking spicy, man. I'm telling you right now, all these fans talking, bro. It's always they're not their night, man. You ever notice when they talk so much?
I don't.
It's like it's like I get in my bag, man, because I'm trying to be humble. But when you come in with that rah-rah shit, okay, all right.
I don't even hear them because they don't even come to my channel. I have a single one. Where are you getting all these people coming from?
Or maybe we don't have a bigger channel. You never know. I want to hear what a Chief fan says.
Mm-hmm.
You just better come with the facts. Don't come on me and tell me that Mahomes is going to win.
Mm-hmm.
Going to win against who? 70 sacks of defense, man. We got 70 sacks overall in his defense.
I'm gonna tell
We
you,
put quarterbacks on the dirt in the graveyard. We should be called the quarterback graveyard diggers because we put quarterbacks in the graveyard, man. They body, they food, they fresh meat.
I'm gonna ask
they
you
maggot food. Go ahead.
I'm gonna ask you like this: like, besides quarterback, what other positions do you see the Chiefs possibly being better at than the Eagles?
I mean,
and Patrick Mahomes only has a slight edge.
Yeah, I mean, I keep on going back and forth with this. I mean, Jalen Hurts to me it's like neck and neck with him.
Yes.
Yeah, because I feel like that we look at last week's game versus the 49ers and we say, well, you never like this Cowboy fan on my channel just told me that, oh, Jalen doesn't have great stats. Who cares? It was raining too. You know what I'm saying? And you know, speaking of good coaching, when that Giant player, the knucklehead who's at home, talking about Nick Sirianni, that was a good coach right there. He saw that his quarterback was struggling. And he went back to what we've been banking last year, the running game. That's how you know he grew as a head coach. We are afraid sometimes to say that, you know what, Nick Sirianni is the reason why last year we're in the playoffs. You got Jalen Hurts, obviously. But you got to have a leader at coach to lead the troops to the battlefield. You got to lead the troops to war. And when you are in war, you got to come out victorious. You can't not have, because the Army and the Navy, they always have a lieutenant. They have a sergeant, right? And in the police force, they always got someone leading them. And the Eagles got that lieutenant, Sirianni. And they got that force to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to have a leader to lead these guys. It's like the Army, man.
Yeah.
You got to have a leader to battle. When your time is due, you go into battle and you win.
Mm-hmm.
And we have that. And I feel like we don't give Nick Sirianni so much. We talk about, they got so much talent. We got so much. The great head coaches, Bill Walsh,
Bill Belichick
had talent.
Don Shula,
Pete Carroll, when he won his Super Bowl, look how much talent he had. All these coaches have talent.
Mm-hmm.
No coach is not going to have talent on the roster and win championships. Look at the Bills head coach. You want to know why they're not in the Super Bowl? Bad coaching. Not running the ball in the snow.
Their defense has been letting them down the past few years.
Yeah, well, that's part of it too. See, the Eagles are like an oil machine. An oil machine that's running. It's like a car. If everything don't work in a car, it's not going to work properly. You got to have everything, the tires, the engine, everything got to be certified 100%. This Eagles team is like a car. It starts with the head coach. It's the quarterback. No, it starts with the owner, the GM, the quarterback. Everybody is working together to make the engine go. It's like a train. You got to put fuel in the train. You got to put gas in the train.
Yes.
Back then, you used the coal to start the train. Because if you don't have coal in the train,
It's going to run out.
exactly. And a lot of teams don't have that. They don't have the ammo like we do. You can get somewhere that far, but if you don't have enough ammo,
Yes.
and I'm saying this because people don't understand how much Nick Sirianni means so much to this team.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't got Nick Sirianni, I don't know if you make it to the Super Bowl with just an average coach.
Yes.
I'll give you an example. The Browns, great roster, the defense, Denzel Ward, Myles Garrett, Odell Beckham, Jarvis Landry.
And they couldn't make that work.
Why is that?
Bad coaching.
What else?
Bad defense. They were missing pieces. And without all the pieces.
Not only that, I didn't mean to cut you off. They didn't have a quarterback to lead them.
Mm-hmm.
Baker Mayfield couldn't lead them. You can have all the quarterback talent you want.
You mean the
You
talent
gotta-
quarterback?
Yeah. Talent for your quarterback. You still got to have a quarterback that needs to lead you.
Yes.
You still got to have a head coach that puts you in good positions to win. Some coaches don't have the experience and be able to put the team in good positions to win. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like we don't give Nick Sirianni his credit. We overlook the talent, but you got to have a game plan. You got to have the game plan.
Mm-hmm.
Kyle Shanahan. I hear a lot about him. The man's a choke artist.
Yes.
The man will. Let me tell you something. I think he's on the hot seat next year. If he don't win a championship next year for the 49ers, he might get fired.
Yes. Like, he's literally right there every time, but he can never seem to get over the hump.
Kyle Scamahan, as Smolden says it. You know what I'm saying? The man is not a genius. They talk about he's a genius. Genius? If genius was a bad word, Kyle Shanahan would have fit it. Because he's not a genius. Geniuses don't blow Super Bowls. Geniuses don't lose NFC Championship games. It's not the first time Kyle Shanahan has outcoached himself.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the first time he's lost big playoff wins.
Numerous times.
Numerous times. See, regular season wins is great. But if you don't have the commitment and the dedication as a coach to take your team to the next level,
Mm-hmm.
not going to succeed.
I got a good comparison for you.
Go ahead.
He's another.
This is fun too, by the way. Let's go.
He's another Marty Schottenheimer.
Woo! Ooh, good Marty.
Great records, never won a big one.
You know, there's only one problem with that. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
You want to hear it?
All right.
Marty Schottenheimer, I believe, would have went to the Super Bowl if they played Derek Thomas versus the Bills that year. They benched him. For what reason? I don't know what. He was healthy going to that game. Derek Thomas would have won that. It would have beaten that Bills team because he was the best player on that Chiefs team at the time, right? But I agree, Mark Schottenheimer. I'm gonna give you another one.
Mm.
I'm gonna give you another one. Another one would be Rich Kotite.
Rich Coates, I
Think
didn't
about
get
it.
to the playoffs that often.
Rich Kotite was a great head coach. He was a good head coach, but he
Nah,
never won the big games. No, think about it. Think about it. Think about it.
he
Before the
wasn't. He
Eagles.
wasn't great for us. He wasn't great for us or the
No, he
Jets.
wasn't good for us,
Or
but
the
he
Jets.
had some experiences.
Or the Jets. He had back-to-back one-win seasons.
I'm just saying, I think if Kyle Shanahan had this type of talent on the Eagles, I don't think he goes far.
Mhm.
All right, take away Rich Kotite. That was a bad comparison. What about, I can't say Bill O'Brien.
I can't say Mike McCarthy because he has a ring.
He only got a ring because of Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, true, but still.
Um, and there's always head coaches that choke in big games, man. There's like Andy Reid. No, he is a ring eventually.
Yeah.
But Andy Reid's on the choke cards.
You can go off of the first 20 or so years he was coaching.
But do you think Andy Reid won it because he was a great head coach, or do you think he won it because? And listen, people tell me Nick Sirianni won it because of talent. Do you think it's maybe because of talent too for Andy Reid?
I think Andy Reid finally got rewarded for, coaching his ass off.
I think Andy Reid learned from experiences of failure.
Time management.
Yeah,
That was his main
but I
goal.
also think that he hasn't coached a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes, and when he finally did, you saw the talent.
Mhm.
See, McNabb. Everybody wanted to praise McNabb. McNabb was never wanted to get better. He's all me type guy. I can never understand how McNabb didn't want to get better. I don't like quarterbacks like that, man. That's why I'm so happy that we got Jalen Hurts, man. Because this kid, I'm telling you, you pay him, and the Eagles will pay him. There's no way. There was one guy in the call in on JC. We'll talk about he should take a pay cut. Jalen's not taking no pay cut, bro.
No.
All
You
right.
give him top dollar. He is
You
your
give him top dollar,
priority.
especially if he wins the Super Bowl, man. Listen, he's not Carson Wentz.
He's your first priority. He stayed
Listen.
the whole season, unlike Gingivitis.
Carson Wentz had a loser mentality.
Mhm.
Okay, you will never see Jalen Hurts act the way Carson Wentz did.
Never.
There was already red flags when we first drafted him. If you remember, go back and look at the scouts. What did they always say? He was
Always
hard to
in.
teach. Not only that, he was hard to teach, man.
Mhm.
He was
Spoon.
difficult.
He was spoon-fed.
He was always spoon-fed. He never witnessed what Jalen Hurts has. Jalen Hurts knows if he plays bad, he goes back to Alabama ways where he gets benched.
Mhm.
He knows if he don't play good, the critics are out here to get him.
Yep.
So he's been through the worst. And when there's worse, there's light. And there's only going to get better and better. And let's be real. The kid hasn't had a 2 full season with the same offense since high school.
You know what? Ever since Tom Brady has taught this young man, he hasn't really had a bad game this season. Even the
Because-
Washington game.
And part of it, I think, is also that Jalen Hurts worked his behind off to prove everybody wrong.
Yes.
And I keep on saying, I don't care how much talent you have. If you don't have the dedication to have heart and willing to want to get better, if you don't have the courage to have, if you don't have passion in this game, if you don't have passion in general, see, if you're not passionate about this, because anybody can say, oh, I'm passionate about football. But if you don't show it, you're never going to live up to your expectations.
No.
You got to want to enjoy this game. It's all about passion at the end of the day. Heart. commitment, sweat, and tears. You
Studying
could have.
Kyler Murray.
Oh, did you hear? No coach want to coach Kyler Murray. But I thought it was just Cliff Kingsbury's fault. No, because they see he's a diva.
Yes.
No coach is going to want to come here because they don't want to end up like Cliff Kingsbury.
Jalen Hurts is different from that.
Jalen Hurts is a way better quarterback than Kyler Murray. We're not even going to sit there and act like Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray's a bum, man. Let's be real. He's a bum. Look at all the talent he had.
And
It's
speaking of
DeAndre
Arizona,
Hopkins, man. He still can't win. Go ahead.
and speaking of Arizona, haven't you heard that whoever wins this game in the Super Bowl will have more wins in Arizona than Arizona will?
See, that's great and fine, right? But I'm gonna say this. I don't care about all that. I want Jalen Hurts to win the Super Bowl. I just heard Nick Wright today,
Mhm.
right? I don't know if you saw my tweet. I tweeted the clip.
I haven't been on Twitter in 3 hours.
Well, I was watching it.
Mhm.
According to Nick Wright,
Homer.
according to Nick Wright, Jalen Hurts loved because people think he's easy to root for. No! He's loved because he actually showed. I mean, Nick Wright. Okay, this is a perfect example of a dude who has no business being on TV.
Yes, he's a homer.
Nick Wright has never played football, never had experience. It's like me talking basketball with you. I never watched basketball, and I'm making a statement to you. EC1, you don't watch basketball. How are you going to talk to me about basketball if you never experienced or even played it or even watched it? But I got an opinion. No, you don't. You never played it. You never watched it. How are you going to sit there and talk about it? You know what I'm saying?
You don't
Stick
watch
what's
the
good
Eagles
for you. Nick Wright doesn't know anything about football.
or the Eagles.
Guy has stats, and he goes off of it. Well, Jalen Hurts last week didn't throw for a touchdown. He didn't need to. It was raining. I don't care where he throws the ball. It was raining. It was wet. It was too cold. That ball is a rock as you're throwing it. Okay? See, everybody wants these stats. Josh Allen had stats.
Nobody looks at the fact that he managed the game well to win.
Well, not only that, right? Why does everything got to be pretty?
Exactly.
Why does everything got to be pretty stats?
These
know
are
why
one of
people-
these are one of those rare times where it's a grind out game and you still blow the team out. That's rare. I never see that. Normally, grind out games are close, but this was a grind out victory. That was a blowout.
And you know what? Not all games are going to be throwing the ball.
Yeah.
You know why we also got A.J. Brown? You want to know why? First of all, I told people in the beginning offseason, what did I say? Derrick Henry was not going to be the same. Why is that? Because A.J. Brown not only can catch the ball, he can block.
Mm-hmm.
You got a complete package.
And he can open up the field, which allows defenses to be scared of AJ Brown, which opens up the run game. That's why AJ Brown being here was so important.
The dude is huge, and he can block.
Why he meant so much to Tennessee.
Well, obviously not, because they didn't want to pay him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Thank you.
They won't admit it.
No. And that's why they went backwards. Derrick Henry was the target now. And once you have a target on your back, your fish, your food, your filet mignon.
Because they know who to focus
tofu.
on and they know what the plays are going to be.
Exactly. I mean, like, he was going to call him regardless, bro. Come on, man. I was going to send him the link no matter what.
You're about 20 minutes late.
He's going to call him regardless, bro. We were supposed to do a stream about hiding with Champ Hawkins. We did one with AK, but that really wasn't a hiding. That was our first guest. That was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But it's like I'm sitting back and I'm looking at the Chiefs, and I don't think they can stop this running game. The running game is weak. Run defense is weak. Excuse me. They need Patrick Mahomes to keep them in the game. If you shut down their front four, and I mean, if you shut down the run defense, I mean, if you run on them and you pass on them, Mahomes not coming back.
They have so much to think about.
Exactly. Because this offense, it has so many different levels. You think one side. Do you know why the Eagles beat the 49ers?
Mhm.
Because not only they dominate these 49ers, I know you know why. I'm not talking to these comments. You know why they beat the 49ers? Because they physically pushed them off the line. This offensive line is bullies, bro. I never seen a defense. They had the linebacker. What's his name? Help me out. Who's that linebacker for the 49ers? Fred Warner.
Fred Warner,
They had him
Stone Cold.
looking confused
Mm.
because
Yeah.
they didn't know. They didn't know what was going on.
They had him frozen.
Jason Kelsey was pushing him out the way. An offensive center is pushing. And they got so angry. And we got in their head. That's why there was a fights going on. Because they said, hell, if we can't fight back, we might as well fight you.
Mm-hmm. They said all week that the 49ers were the more physical team. Now you see
Listen.
why they're wrong.
They thought we were the Cowboys. They literally were playing in a beatbox as they were coming out the locker, man.
Yeah, I told you that our secondary is so much different. We haven't even gotten to the secondary yet.
By halftime, Debo Samuel's face changed from happy to beatboxing. Just saying, oh shit, this team is for real. Maybe I should never open my mouth about the stadium.
Who was the guy that was literally trying to punch the ball out?
Was it I wanted him in the draft too. It's that first round pick that the 49ers got.
All right, let me do
Um,
my research. 2022 draft picks. Drake Jackson.
No. He's a defensive end.
2022 defensive ends.
Kinlaw.
Oh, okay.
There physically wasn't enough sense the Philadelphia Eagles had to make. Yeah, exactly, man. Our offensive line is too dominant. You know, that's why I wasn't upset last year when we drafted a center. Everybody's freaking out. Oh my God, why did we get a center? Yeah, it's not a sexy pick. But you look at it now, pretty darn good now, right? Because Jalen Hurts is well protected. That offensive line is dominated. And they're going to be together for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Now, obviously, you got to draft the right, let's say Lane Johnson. In a couple of years, you got to draft the right, maybe this year too. Like I keep on saying, don't be surprised how Roseman drafts the right tackle next year. People think we're going safety and linebacker corner. We might go right tackle. Because that offensive line, as long as we have that offensive line, winning Super Bowls, you need an offensive line. You need a defense.
I'm telling you. I told you last time we were on the AK show. Like, we need to get younger at the offensive line. They're only getting older. Kelsey and Johnson is going to be gone sometime soon.
And listen, I think Lane Johnson will play 4 more years. I really do, because I think he's just. I mean, dude, Lane Johnson is a different animal, bro.
Yes. Do you see
Just
how? Do you see how different our offense is without him?
Yeah, I mean, it's total opposite. You know, I and people like Driscoll, but I'm not a fan of Driscoll. I've seen Driscoll get beat. Like, I think you got to address the right tackle position.
Yes.
I'm not saying this year. But you got to
Even if
definitely
you
look in next year.
Here's my thing. You do address it this year, so that way you can get these young cats to learn from him.
Yeah, but listen, man. I mean,
And
you
then
know,
when you're ready to throw them out there 3 or 4 years from now, that's when you pull the trigger.
yeah, but what
Egress
right
hires
tackle?
Sanders.
But again, what right tackle is going to be out this year? There's not one that's coming in that I'm going to seriously take. If I'm going to go for right tackle, I'm going to get the best one out there. You know, now obviously we got some news. We did bring back our offensive line coach, Jeff Statland.
Woo!
We signed him.
Mm,
He's not going nowhere.
yes.
So Jeff Statland is back with the Philadelphia Eagles, and you know Jeff Statland can make anybody look good.
And
He
going
took
back to
he took
your
a rugby. Go ahead.
finding right tackles theory, I believe Howie Roseman can still find a diamond in the rough. Let's not forget what
Oh, absolutely. I mean,
let's
he
not
found
forget
Jordan
what they did
Mailata.
to Jordan Mailata,
Yeah.
yeah.
Exactly. He took an Australian rugby who didn't know anything about football to being one of the best right tackles. I mean, best left tackle in football.
He's better than a Chiefs left tackle who got freaking 9 sacks put to his name.
Listen, I told people this one, man. When they told me they would take Trent Williams over Mailata, I was on Tony Shields' chat, man. By the way, Tony Shields, shout out to him, man. You know, I told people that I literally predicted the 49ers score. I said it would be 31-7. And I was right.
I said
Because
37-13.
I knew they were only going to score 7 points because I said Brock Purdy can't throw the ball. If he has pressure in his face, he doesn't have it. It's not going to work out for them. This Eagles team is too talented for him.
Not one play was a 20-yard pass attempt.
No, and people think that if Brock Purdy was in the game, it would make a difference. Brock Purdy would have been eaten alive.
Yeah.
One way or another, he would be out the game with some. And at least I don't wish injuries, and I hope he wish him nothing but the best.
Yeah.
But that defense is different, bro. You are playing in the lion's den. You're not going to come out victorious.
No.
You're bait. It's a shark frenzy. You're bait, man. You're a fish. You're a fish bait, man. You're a fish meat. Whatever you want to say. You're a fish food. You are a sushi, man.
You're dead meat like Clubber Lang.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? You always come with those adjectives, bro. Come on. I feel jealous, man. No, but it's like we have wolf packs, man. We got wolf packs. We got wolves, and they're starved. They haven't eaten a meal in 2 weeks, man. Mahomes is about to be dinner.
Buffet.
I'm telling you, this dude is going to be on his back 24/7. You would think that offensive line is made out of freaking paper, because they'd be ripping through them.
They were ranked 5th in the league in overall protection, ranked according to PFF, and we're still going to smash them. We're going to run them over.
The offensive line gave up 5 sacks to Mahomes, and this was Cincinnati's defense. And I keep on telling these Chief fans, and I'll say it again for anybody, you know, because I hear a lot. We are not the Bengals. We're not the Jaguars. We're not nobody. We're not the Dolphins or the Vikings. We are the Eagles. You are playing a different dynamic team. This team is too talented to let Mahomes score even 30 on them.
No.
This should be a body. If it's not, then we really got some answers, because we're going to probably be on our tippy toes all game. But this is going to be a body. There is no way in hell. I'm telling you, Mahomes not scoring more than 10 points in this game. He's not scoring more than 10 points.
I'll raise
It's going to.
He's not scoring any more than 3.
I don't know about that one. He'll score at least a touchdown, man. But I feel like he'll get one in the fourth quarter. He'll throw one to Travis Kelce. You know, it is by then we'll be scoring. But listen, I mean, we know the 49ers, I mean, the Chiefs can get beat, bro. The Jaguars almost beat them. I mean, they beat them one time. They almost beat them the second time. We've seen the Chiefs get dominated.
I want you to show your screen share. We need to spice this show up a little bit. Look at what happened to the number one defenses the last 2 times they played the number one offenses. Outscored them each and every time. They averaged 31 points. This is what I mentioned in the last live stream with AK.
Yeah.
These are some cold, hard facts.
And I feel like, and people, and I was telling Tony Shield in the chat earlier this morning, because he have a live streams 11, right? And he'd be cool. And I said that I think we're going to take the same game plan that they had in Tampa Bay with the Eagles. And you talk about the way their offensive line is 2 offensive line down. The offensive line is giving up left and right sacks. Mahomes has not had all day to throw. This man has to be a magician every throw because that offensive line is not all that. I'm telling you, I think the Eagles are going to go out, and I think they're going to blitz. They're going to sit back. They're going to mix up coverages. But I don't mind blitzing Mahomes because if you gotta hit him, and you gotta hit him, and these receivers are not doing anything, and these corners are locking them down, it's gonna be a long day. If you hit Mahomes one time, he's going to be hearing footsteps all game. Especially this defense. This defense is ferocious.
If you blitz him, you better make sure you have some linebackers on the outside corners. I'm telling you, he's going to try to scramble out. He'll try to, we'll send the dogs right up the middle, and then there will be nobody to the outside. He's quick enough to do that.
One thing you don't want to do is you don't want to let him sit in the pocket and throw.
This is a game.
Pocket. You don't want to do that.
Once he sits in there, let him sit there long enough. Those receivers are not going to be open like they were previous weeks.
You don't want Mahomes to sit back and carve this defense up, bro. We've seen Mahomes sit in the pocket. Listen, Mahomes, if he sits in that pocket too long, he's going to make you pay.
We're not going to allow that. We're going to get.
I know we're not going to allow it.
We're going to
because I feel, and I believe it too. But you gotta. I'm not saying blitz, but sometimes you send the blitz because you don't want him to figure out the same scheme and able to pick you apart. You want to mix it up. And I feel like we're going to mix it up, because I know if Max is in the game, we have a different type of game. You ever notice when Max is in the game, we have a different game plan? When he's not in the game, we play a little bit more conservative. I think Gannon doesn't trust Josiah Scott, and he really trusts Maddox to the point where he knows that he can be in the right situation, make the play, make the tackle.
Well, there's a reason for that. Maddox.
I understand too, but Josiah Scott stinks, and he shouldn't be on a freaking field, and he's horrible, and he sucks at coverage. I understand that, but I'm trying to be more professional. You know what I'm saying? We already know why Josiah Scott is hard. We already know that. Come on, we know Josiah Scott's trash, bro. We get that. Okay, we understand that. We know he shouldn't be on the field. Period. He should be at the freaking janitor's office, getting the janitor job, scrubbing toilets and freaking feces off the goddamn toilet seats. Okay, he should not be near a football field. Okay, we know he should be at the sanitation department and at the doing something other than football. Okay, maybe he needs to be at the ballpark, cleaning up popcorn crumbs and pretzel crumbs at the ballpark and picking up food and sweeping up with a dustpan. Okay, maybe that's his job. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, listen, we know when Max is in the game, we got a different game plan, man. I'm trying to be professional. We know. Okay, I can speak facts and I can get my bag, but I'm just
trying this cat around like he's a chess piece.
He's not chess. Who?
That's exactly what Philly Mike said, by the way, earlier.
Max is a chess piece.
Yes.
I feel he's like that. I feel like he's like that part that you need to start your car. I feel like he's that battery.
He's the ignition.
Battery. The ignition, yeah. Like I feel like if you don't have Maddox, your team gets exposed. Like I'm trying to say this, man. If Maddox stays healthy, this defense would have more than 70 sacks right now. because his defense is all starts with Maddox staying healthy. You can't run a scheme if your players are not all in. You know what I'm saying? It changes up when one player goes down.
Whoa, Eagles champ. We're 8 days away now. It's midnight.
Oh, I thought you were talking about someone who was in the chat, man.
No. Woo,
Yeah,
we're 8 days
we already
away.
know it's Saturday, man. We already know it's Saturday. You got me hyped up. I thought someone was in the chat, man.
I'm hyped for the Super Bowl. Fuck out of here.
Shit, you never know. When you scream like that, I feel like someone's in the chat, bro. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of which, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna talk to you later, but some bum basement dweller was in my DMs talking heavy, and I blocked him.
Is he a Desky fan?
Yes,
Disgusting.
I'm tired of her, bro.
Mm.
I had enough of her. I'm not talking no football to a basement dweller, man. If you're not in the playoffs, don't show me your. First of all, no one wants to see your face paint. You look like a clown.
Mm.
It is what it is, man. But like I feel like we have a good defense that can get to Mahomes and make people pay, man. You know what I'm saying? We got 3 people in the chat, man. Hit that like button, man. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my man. Where you hiding?
Let's go. And
Hit
my
that
man,
like button.
everyone, hit that like button.
Hey.
Hiding with the champs.
Hey, man. You know what I'm saying? The call is in here if you want to come in. Better talk facts, man.
Give me that Ken Nugent. One call, that's all.
One call, bro. One call. I don't give you a 40. Listen, you can be a Chiefs fan. Just come with facts. Because I'm telling you right now, you come with that BS, man. We're hiding now going to get on, man. We're going to get on that bikini bottom, pause.
We're gonna skin
We're going to
you
get on
alive.
that SpongeBob SquarePants.
We're gonna skin you alive like we're scaling a fish.
Hey, listen, I am not one of those Eagle fans that are going to tell you, I respect Patrick Mahomes. But I feel like he doesn't have enough weapons to really stretch the field.
He's the best.
I'm not.
He's the
Go
best
ahead.
player on the field, but that doesn't mean that he's going to win the game. Look at the talent around him. Look at the talent the Eagles have around him. Jalen Hurts is not necessarily the best player on the field, but he's got loads of talent, and he's almost as good as Patrick Mahomes. That's the formula to winning the game, and he has a defense.
We already know Patrick Mahomes is the best quarterback right now. We can't make no arguments, right? But he has one ring. We act like Patrick Mahomes. Everybody trying to make Patrick Mahomes like he's this dynasty quarterback that
And
no one can stop.
And let's look at his past 2 Super Bowls. He didn't do all that great in either one of those Super Bowls. His pass rate was low.
No, because that offense for the KC, man, it's different when you got Reek. It's different when you got Harmon together. It's different when you got Watkins, a young prime Watkins, not the old Watkins now. It's different when you got them boys. It's different when you got Damian Williams, the running back. You go from that to this. It's not the same team. Hell, we can argue the Buccaneers played a better Chiefs team that can stretch the field than this team.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody it really scares me. Now, obviously, you know, Marcon Van Scantley, whatever his name is, obviously he can catch the ball. We know that. But I trust James Bradbury, a Pro Bowl corner, all pro. Darius Slay, all pro.
Check your
Vontae
screen
Maddox,
share.
all pro.
This is really important, fellas. Patrick Mahomes passer rating versus the Niners, Super Bowl 54, 52.3.
Yeah.
And in a second, I'm going to pull up the passer rating the very next Super Bowl. All right, let's see. Super Bowl.
And a lot of people don't want to hear it, but this is the truth. We try to make Patrick Mahomes like he's God, and he's not. This man is struggling.
The very same passer rating the very next year.
Yeah, I mean, his passer rating went from up to down.
Crazy.
So I mean, for them to make it, because if you notice, Stephen A. Smith talking about we even face Mahomes. Well, Mahomes doesn't face this type of defense. Mahomes does not face a defense, an offense that can score points also. Mahomes is going to be looking like deer in headlights, dude. It's just the factor, man. It's different when you play. We are not the. I keep on, and I'm gonna stress this enough. We're not the Bengals. What you did to the Bengals is great. You won your game. You did what you had to do. You're playing against a totally different team.
We're not the Bengals. Close only counts in horseshoes.
Eli Apple is not covering no receiver on his team.
No.
You got all pro corners on this team. It's starting slot corner. It's starting safety who can play slot corner. Reed Blankenship, undrafted safety, coming along as the season goes along. See, all I heard from last week was the 49ers was we were going to get humbled. And what happened? I feel like that we're hearing it from the Chiefs. Everybody's picking the Chiefs, man. This hot team who barely beat the Bengals. And let's be real, if they didn't push Mahomes out of bounds, I don't know if the Chiefs would have won this game.
Yeah.
I think Joe Burrow would have won that game. Would have found a way to come through.
Yeah.
And I'm not taking it away from the Chiefs. Listen, they did what they had to do. You know what I'm saying? You were a good team. You were disciplined. That's the best team to have is a disciplined team. Mahomes is magic, all that. But magic runs out eventually.
Yes.
Like Tinkerbell. Eventually, the magic runs out.
Like Cinderella.
This ain't Peter Pan, man.
This isn't Cinderella.
This is not a fairy tale, bro. Brock Purdy thought he was Peter Pan until he met Captain Hook. Oh, yo, this is back to comparison. No, Brock Purdy was Captain Hook, and he fell right into the alligator's mouth. The big bad pirate. You know what I'm saying? Jalen Hurts is the Peter Pan, and won the fight.
Yep.
I feel like the 49ers are this team that is the big bad wolf, and everybody is so scared of them. But eventually, you can't knock down a brick house. You can knock down the wooden house. You can knock down the hay house. But you can't knock down the house that's made out of bricks. And that's the Eagles. The big bad wolf, Patrick Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, all that wolfing and huffing and puffing, and you blowing people's houses down. You blew the Bengals' house down. That was made out of wood. Jacksonville was made out of hay.
And they're going to keep blowing and blowing, but eventually they're going to get tired.
Exactly.
This isn't working like it usually does. Try harder. Oh, man, I'm getting tired now.
We go on a little tangent. We know. But it's like I feel like that's the story, man. I feel like the Philadelphia Eagles are this brick house, and it starts with the offensive line and its defense, and no team is going to blow it down. I don't care what you have. This team is too talented to lose to Patrick Mahomes. If they somehow to God lose the Super Bowl, man, don't talk to me for a week.
This will be the greatest team that has never won a Super Bowl. This will be even greater than the freaking 2007 Patriots, in my opinion.
This team is not losing the Super Bowl. There's too much talent. I'm telling you. When you heard did you hear Jalen Hurts' speech versus the 49ers?
Yes.
The kid
they
is a
said,
baller.
what were your favorite moments of the season? He said the season's not over yet.
No. I'm talking about the huddle.
Not the huddle, no.
Everybody else. Hey, man, it's real simple. It's real simple. How do you want to be remembered? Yeah. How do you want to be remembered? This team and this stadium, this group right here, at home, protect your house. We put the work in, let's finish. Let's go. Let's do this. Family L3, 1, 2, 3. Everybody else. Hey, man, it's real.
That's why. Listen, I'm gonna run. I want to run into the wall right now. This quarterback is special, bro. If they lose, you will blame Howie. We're not losing.
We're not losing.
But welcome to the chat.
My confidence is sky high. We're not losing this game.
Well, no, we're not losing. Patrick Mahomes is not beating Philadelphia. Patrick Mahomes is going to look scared. He's going to look like a chicken, looking like a chicken's head getting cut off with an axe. And he's running with his head loose.
And it's going to look worse than when the Bucs did it. It's going to look worse than that.
I'm telling you, bro, this Chiefs team is dead. Listen, they're a pack. They're a pack.
I'm telling you, man.
Sweet pack.
You are kind of generous giving them 7 points. I'm giving them 3.
We hold them to 3, bro. Oh shit. I tell you, we hold them to less than 10 points. Because I give them 10 because I think they're going to score a late touchdown, and I think they go for 2. Right, and I mean, I think they score 1 early, and I think they go for 1 more. I mean, they go for a field goal. That would make 9, right?
Wait, what?
No. If they score a touchdown,
it's 10 points,
and they score a field goal, that make 10, right?
Yep.
Okay. I was a little off. I agree, but if they lose, please don't blame Howie. But I'm not gonna blame no Howie. Who is you?
The Valentin Gang. I like it. I like that name though.
More like Jabroni Gang. Who is you? What team do you root for? Who is you? I've been praising Howie Roseman all game. Who is you? Before we even talk to you, I want to know what team you are. What team you rooting for? Better not be no 49ers.
You being optimistic, that's all.
I'm not blaming no Howie Roseman. Howie Roseman didn't do this. If I'm blaming someone,
he's going for the Eagles to win.
21-17. I think it's going to be a blowout, bro. I don't think it's going to be that close.
Yeah, because it's literally going to look like it's Patrick Mahomes versus the entire Eagles defense. That's how I'm going to spell it out to you for those who don't understand anything that I've just said.
I think it's going to be worse, bro. I think it's going to be the Legion of Boom versus the Broncos.
I'm trying to tell you, man. Did you see?
I'm not trying to be cocky, but dude, I'm trying to tell you, I was born an Eagle fan. Well, I'm sorry about that, man. I didn't know who you were, bro. I never seen you in my chat. But welcome. Please hit that like, post, subscribe, man. I'm sorry about that.
I'm telling you, he's.
Listen. I got a Cowboy fan who ran into my chat, man. I didn't know they still existed. I thought they were out the playoffs, bro. He was trying to check me. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry. Like and subscribe. I'm sorry. I'll give you a mod afterwards, bro. Because I go through my chat and make sure, if I check my work, I always check my live streams, make sure I did good, man. This is probably going to get more views than the other live stream because we've been here long. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like we're speaking more facts in this. Sometimes you gotta be on the roll. Sometimes I'll be like, hey, EC1, what the hell are you fucking talking about, bro? Shut up. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I mean, listen. At the end of the day, Patrick Mahomes, we already know who he is.
Yes.
But I feel like our defense is going to create problems. I feel like he's going to turn over the ball 3 times. I feel like a strip fumble is coming. Hassan Reddick knocks the ball out of Mahomes' hand. They pick it up. Densley picks it up for a touchdown, man. Come on,
Hassan Reddick gets me excited to. Oh my God, this defense.
This is one of the best free agent pickups we ever had, man.
Yes. Oh my God.
The best free agent pickup, man. You can't deny. Listen, you got Kaiser White, a good pickup, but Hassan Reddick, for the fact that he came for less, man would have got more money if he went somewhere else. The fact that he came home on a cheap deal. Come on.
How much?
Come on.
That Sue is going to come off the bench and actually get a sack in this game.
And then he's going to step on Mahomes' ankle. I'm sorry.
Oh man, I would love that.
No, I would not. I don't want to wish injuries on nobody. We already lost one. We already lost one follower, bro. I'm sure he heard that and said, "Oh no, these guys are wishing injuries." No, I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I'm sorry, man. That just popped in my head. You remember he did that to Rodgers
Yes,
in the Lions,
so many
man.
years
I
ago.
mean, if we already hit it already, might as well do the worst.
Yeah, you're on the
We
most
supposed
hated
to
team in America.
listen. Everybody's blaming us. They saying that Hassan Riddick is dirty. Miles had 2 dirty players.
Oh my God.
Just no, I don't wish that injury no way. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I would not be surprised if Sue does that. Whoops! Is that your ankle? Oh, I'm sorry. No, I'm
Where the
chill.
hell is Linval nowadays?
Lindo Joseph.
Yeah, Linval.
I thought he was. I saw him a couple of times, man. I think he got the. He was about to return it for a touchdown. You know what I'm saying? The only thing I'm worried about is experience because majority of our team it's their first. Yeah, but I think you still got Super Bowl leftovers. You know, you still got Brandon Graham who's been to a Super Bowl. Jason Kelsey's been to a Super Bowl. Lane Johnson's been to a Super Bowl. You know, and I feel like that we still got. And listen, we still got players who are hungry. Darius Slay wants to ring. This man has been in Detroit for a long time.
We forgot about Cox and Graham.
Cox and Graham. No, I said Graham. I forgot Cox.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I feel like we got still some veterans who know it. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like our team is not going to lose it because Jalen Hurts wants to win. This guy said he wanted to be the best quarterback ever, man. And how do you do that? Winning championships. Win championships. This guy's not going to lose the Super Bowl, bro. He knows how important it is. He wants to be the best quarterback in Eagles history, man.
Yes.
Think about it, man. If the Eagles go out and they blow out Kansas City, the media's going to have to talk about us.
Yes.
And let me tell you something. They're not going to be happy campers.
They're going to have to acknowledge Jalen Hurts. They might have to acknowledge him. This might be an actual beat up so bad that they might actually put him at the top. Imagine that.
I mean, that RPO is going to be a big factor in this game, bro. Jalen Hurts is going to have the RPO. And I feel like Jalen Hurts can use his legs in this game. You know, this was a defense, the 49ers. Let's give them credit. They prevented us from taking – listen, you want to know why the passing game really didn't work? Because they made emphasis of taking away the passing game. They wanted us to run. And when we ran it, we ran it down the throats.
Yeah.
They knew that the corners were weak.
Yes.
And they made emphasis of taking away the passing. Because they didn't think that the running game was going to work on them.
It's like everything you talked about. Pick your poison. You want to lose in the passing game or the running game.
Exactly.
Or some teams will just decide to lose both ways. We got
the killer instance. We got so many weapons. How do you want to lose? We can play close. We can play big. We can do it how you want it. I mean, you want a defensive game? We can do that. Yeah. We've seen a defense take over games. We just saw one last week.
We've seen
an offense kill teams.
You want us to become clutch? We saw that versus the Colts this season.
Hell, the Texans.
Yes. We know how to put games away, too.
The Giants.
Light work. Measly.
Remember that picture where Jalen Hurts was showing, his wee-wee to the girl? The Giant? That image that I showed you? Jalen Hurts had his thing.
Don't remember.
You don't remember when I showed you on the live stream? The picture of Jalen Hurts and versus Giant? And a picture of Jalen Hurts with his
okay.
Every time I hear a Giant fan, man, open their mouth on Twitter, on Instagram, on YouTube, I show that picture because we own them. Last match, so pause that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if you saw the picture, I don't know if Rihanna has it.
I still do.
You saw show the. I don't care anymore. Show the picture because these Giant fans, man, they be coming on my Twitter. I got one talking about well, Nick Sirianni is not a good head coach. Bro, Nick Sirianni beat y'all 3 times.
3
What
times.
y'all talking about?
Oh,
And
whoa.
I don't even count the second time because it was with your back. It's with you had your back of it.
We still beat him
But-
3 times.
Exactly, bro. But I wouldn't count. Okay, 2 times. We dropped 41 on y'all. We dropped 38 on y'all. Y'all can't match the same energy. Brian DeBall was so butthurt that he told his team that any coach could coach this Eagles team. And his team went out and played like crap. So much for a momentum head coach, right?
Mm.
Instead of worrying about Nick Sirianni and that's play your game and maybe you would have won, you go out there and you set your team for a disaster.
Mm.
But he should be coach of the year, everybody. Oh, yeah, because he took a job. Listen, I know the Giants are bad.
Aha,
I
here we
get that. I get that. So
All right,
what?
screen share. All right, here we go. There we go.
Yeah, every time I think of the Giant fans, I think of that.
Somebody wrote in the description, "It's time."
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, this Twitter is savage, bro. You were gonna find some savage people, man. I'm saying you got to admit since Twitter gotten better, man. It's been a lot of savagery. You know what I'm saying? Savage moments.
Mm-hmm.
But I think of the Giants, man. Every time I think of them, I think of that picture, bro.
Yes.
Of us just sticking, or you know what, up the assholes, and claiming them as our bitch.
Just lay on your back and take it.
I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but y'all really are our bitches. We
And we're the
own y'all
pimps.
motherfuckers, bro.
We're the pimps of y'all.
Like,
Yeah.
I don't understand why Giant fans on Twitter are mentioning me. Y'all are our definition of our bitch.
You literally had a Mickey Mouse win over us last season, and then boom, we hit you with 4 consecutive wins.
You see, I know why Eli Manning's mad at us, because we retired him. We made sure his last home game was a nightmare for him. Thank you, Eli. Now retire. We own him. Every single time we played him, we own him. Every pitcher was Eli Manning crying on the sidelines as we put him through hell. Just like we're going to own in time Dan Jones retired. If Giant fans talk about go get T. Higgins. Y'all need a quarterback. Mr. Trippy be Daniel Jones with his feet.
Mm.
Listen, he tripped on his own 2 feet in the divisional round. Nobody was near him. You want to talk about hands as feet, man.
Mm.
He don't got toes. He got fingers on his feet.
Now, if you really want to get rid of a Giants fan, show them this.
Well, we don't got any Giant fans. If we want to get rid of a Giant fan, like we do with Cowboy fans, we sprinkle a little baptizing water,
Yes.
holy water, and we sprinkle a little. What do they use for vampires? A little holy water and a little bit of what is it? Is it pepper or something like that? I forget.
Garlic?
Garlic, yeah, garlic.
Mm-hmm.
Be gone.
But show them this. Show them this real quick.
All right, man, we having fun, bro. I don't know. This is fun.
It's too much fun. We're laughing.
I mean,
make the playoffs, or not even made the playoffs, made the Super Bowl.
they don't even call themselves. They shouldn't have called themselves New York. They own a stadium in New Jersey with the Jets, bro. 2 pathetic ass organizations that literally are rebuilding every year. Think about that. The Giants and the Jets finally popped the cherry after being in the freaking basement for a long time. Y'all finally decided to come out of the attic
Well,
and get a
the
fresher
Jets are
breath
still
of air.
The Jets are still in the basement of their division.
Yeah, but they're going to be well. I mean, they almost made the playoffs,
Yeah.
and I think they got some young pieces. Sauce Gardner is an absolute star, bro.
Mhm.
Oh, I wanted him in Philadelphia, man. Could you imagine we had him? Woo! Dude, I like Sauce Gardner, bro. I wanted him, man. You know,
Yeah.
so when I saw him in Philadelphia, I'm like, oh, let's go. But man,
I think
it
they
is
should
what it
stick
is.
with Coach Sala, though. I think they need a few
I
more
like,
years with him, at least.
you know, Coach Sala. Robert Sala has been a good coach for them. I mean, he's taken that team. I mean, it's better than Adam Gase. So I mean, it is what it is. I feel like that we got to stop talking to these basement dwellers.
Yes.
Like if we win a Super Bowl, I'm telling you right now, Commander fans, they better come correctly.
Yes.
They better listen. Take your bass out your voice when you talk to us.
Mm-hmm.
When you call us, you call us champions.
You call us kings.
Papa. Call us
Juggernauts.
Papa.
Mhm.
Papa.
I
Papa
love it
Eagle
when you-
chant one.
I love it when
Papa, where you hiding?
Papa. Mm.
Better call us Father. Father EC1 or Father, where you hiding? Giants better know that definition because we the fathers.
Who's your daddy? Who's your daddy?
I'm telling you, bro, we win our second Super Bowl. I better not hear nobody, especially if you a Commander fan, bro. Listen, your whole freaking franchise has been a dumpster fire. I don't know why. Do you ever know someone making live streams about us? Yes, we making live streams about the draft.
Yes.
Like they worried about you got the fat lady over there who's on your channel. I don't care what her name is. She's fat. Okay.
Shona?
She needs instead of eating food, she needs to work on working on exercising. Start a fitness channel, please. Please.
I'm not going to say
Okay.
nothing, Shona.
Oh, I don't care. I'll say it. She's an absolute idiot when she talks. Talk about
Now, that's something I
the
do
Philadelphia Eagles.
That's
The
something I
Philadelphia
do
Eagles are going to lose the Super Bowl.
I'm
Oh,
not
you're a
gonna-
Commander fan.
I'm not going to fat shame her, but her sports knowledge is kind of lacking.
Oh, I'll fat shame her, bro. There's nothing wrong with that because at the end of the day, you make a choice to eat yourself out. No one makes a choice. You do it on purpose. It'd be different if you can't handle it. If you got to stress, that's fine. I know people are fat in my family. Lay off the shovel. I'm just being real with you. Before you even talk about my team, get yourself together. Get yourself together. I'll send you some weights. We can do some yoga, some exercise, the downward dog, everything like that. Before you even talk about my team. And when you talk about my team, remember who your team is. Your team is never, ever, as long as I'm breathing, will ever see a Super Bowl.
75 to life.
Listen, the last time y'all won a Super Bowl, bro, segregation was still around, bro.
Not really.
Doug Williams was your last quarterback. Segregation was still around. Doug Williams was still the quarterback.
Segregation ended in the 1960s.
I'm talking about segregation still in the city, man. The Crips and Bloods.
You mean racism is still around?
No. Segregation, the Bloods and the Crips were going at each other, man.
That's gang related.
Okay. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about race. But let's be real. The last time they won a Super Bowl,
I guess he put himself off the show. The last time they won anything, I was born. 1991. I came to Earth to bring the jinx, the kryptonite towards the Washington cockroaches, the whatchamacallits. They will never win anything. Ever. Again. 75 to life. They are already 31 years in. They will never win shit ever again in my life. And as far as awesomeness goes, she's going to be banned for a month, so she won't poo-poo on our parade. She can talk all that shit, right now for these next 8 days. I'm telling you, once those 8 days are up and we win our Super Bowl, I don't want to see a thing. I don't want to see a goddamn word. I'll be like, get the fuck out of here. Awesomeness Man, I should have made a bet to Shauna too. Get her. Ugh. All these Deadskins fans. I wish I could bet every single Deadskins fan who wished to talk shit on us. Oh my God. You back?
Yo, it just kicked me the hell out. We got a Commander fan on the loose, bro.
I couldn't magically do that.
Listen, I don't even know what we talk about, man. Forget about it, man. Fuck the Commander fan, man. Anyway, no, I don't feel bad for that lady, man, and I feel like she needs to exercise her way out of being, a total waste. I mean, I don't care what anybody says, bro. I hate when Commander fans talk out the ass, and I hate when a dumpster fire football team known as the fan are sitting there talking about we're frauds. How the fuck we frauds if we're in the Super Bowl? Don't make sense.
Mm-hmm. How the fuck you keep
Because you were beating on a lady. Yeah, maybe I should beat some fat out of the lady too.
Oh my God.
I'm sorry. That was disrespectful. I'm sorry.
You better not put your hands on a lady.
Well, he said because you were beating on a lady. I was beating some fat at the lady. No, I would never do that. I would never hit a lady, man.
God. Well, you guys lost to Taylor Heineken.
Listen, don't do that awesome sports. That freaking irritates me. And I freaking hate that voice, man.
Mm.
Listen, I blocked that lady already, man. I'm tired of her coming over here talking about, bro, your team's not even in the playoffs.
No.
Why are you talking to me?
You don't even have a winning record.
You don't even have a team. Your team don't even have a team. They don't even have a name. I don't want to make bets with you. You're not all bro.
It's okay. When
It's all your fault, man. It's all your fault. You had to stalk her and she came in my DMs and she was talking heavy. I had to block her, man.
No,
it's your fault, bro. You had to make a bet with her, man.
I said she can talk heavy for these next 8 days, but after that, when we win the Super Bowl, she's gone for a month.
She shouldn't be talking at all, bro.
You're gonna thank me in 8 days.
She is in the basement, man. What part are you in the basement? Do you not freaking understand? So it's gotta mention the Eagles, man. You should be absolutely silent. Your team didn't make it. What part being in the basement? Listen, if I'm in the basement, I'm not going to talk about no Commanders if they're in the Super Bowl. Huh?
Exactly.
Why the hell are you even making a bet with her? She should be absolutely quiet. Shh. Shh. In the basement.
Well, telling her to be quiet is not enough. She don't listen.
You're right. You might have to smack it out of her. Maybe she'll understand. No, I'm playing.
Exactly.
No, I don't condone hitting women on this channel, man.
Verbally.
Maybe physically. Never mind. Season. We don't do that. We don't do that, man. You had to start me, man. I'm telling you, she came on my DMs. I had to block her. I'm tired of her, man. I don't understand stupidity. I'm sorry, man. I try to be respectful. I try to be nice, and they always push me, man. Especially a basement dweller, rat ass freaking fans, bro. Y'all in the basement and y'all trash. Why are you talking to me?
I literally call her bipolar. Every time she congratulates us, the next day she goes like, Eagles still suck.
Bro, you are in the basement. Do I gotta spell it out for you? B A S
E
M
E N T. Basement.
Fuck that. You're in a wooden casket, bro. You are deceased. Your body is looking like you ever seen the pictures where women are taken out? You ever seen the old countries where they're decorating the old bodies coming out the caskets in different countries? That's y'all.
Mm-hmm. If this was the Bible, I would have rewritten it to the part where Lazarus comes out of that little tomb. He wouldn't come out of that little tomb at all. You'd just be dead. You wouldn't come
Bro.
back to life and come out of that tomb. You would just be dead. That's the Deadskins in a nutshell.
Bro, they like the ancestors that their families be decorating their bodies who are covered in freaking cobwebs and bugs are crawling over their bodies, man. It's like y'all been stinking and deceasing and taking over space for how many freaking years, bro? Stay in the coffin.
They're cockroaches. They never die, no matter
They're
how.
not cockroaches, man. They're bodies that decease and they just get decorated each. It's like, I'm telling you, it's like a family that sacrificed a buffalo and they decorate and they celebrate for one day. And then they put you back in your freaking coffin. And then the following year, you come back and they celebrate with you again. And they put you back in your coffin. That's like the Commanders, man. They're like a deceased family member that you celebrate, you talk crap to, and you pretty much hang with them for a while, and they wear uniforms for a while, and then they're dead, and you put them back in your coffin. Their body is deceased, man. They no longer living. They're living through us. They're trying to get some shine from us.
They're trying to get.
You're living through us. You're not living through your team.
They're trying to get fed, but they won't get fed. They're not as hungry as us.
You can't even eat, man. They're like a freaking skeleton, cartilage body that's left in the casket. And when you finally open it up, cobwebs and cockroaches and bugs everywhere all crawled over it, man. The maggots ate all through your freaking meat, man. There's no more meat anymore. It's just cartilage and bones. With clothing around. That's what I see when I see Commander fans, man. Clothing skeletons who should be absolutely boneless. I mean, not boneless. That don't make sense. Skeletons walking around with uniforms. Y'all been dead for how many years, bro? You're not living.
They remind me of them hyenas from fucking Lion King.
Oh my God.
Whenever Scar promised them some food and he wouldn't give it to them. That's the Redskins. They the hyenas.
They're like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man, man.
Oh no, that's my favorite villain. Don't do it. Oh, I love.
They're like the Green Goblin from Spider-Man.
Oh my God, William Dafoe is the best.
They're like the Joker from Batman, bro. Harvey Two-Face, man. All these villains, bro. Flip a coin. You either dead or alive. And you always get the bad coin and end up shooting himself in the head, man.
I mean,
you ever seen Harvey's Two-Face where he flips the coin and either you dead or alive? I feel like that's always the Commanders' season. They either dead or alive.
If you're still fat shaming Shauna, would she be the kingpin?
Bro, I don't even want to think of her. And you lied to her. She's not gorgeous.
I think she's gorgeous. She just need to drop a couple pounds.
Did you take a really good look at her? Go look at her page and you tell me she's gorgeous.
Yes, I do think she's gorgeous.
You're one screwed up person.
I like big women.
A-Bomb was right about you, bro. You are gay.
What? How does that make me gay?
You like Sleater. Just admit that, man.
Ew.
In spite of everything you've done for them, they will hate you. Green Goblin. Yep.
Yes.
That's the Commanders, man.
I'll give you another Green Goblin quote.
Listen, she won't come on my channel, bro. I will make her regret coming on my channel, bro.
Another Green Goblin quote. A fool in his life are soon pardoned. Except
I don't care about Green Goblin, bro.
I want to say it. A fool in his life are soon pardoned. Accept the inevitable. Stop being so stubborn and die.
When I hear a Commander fan, I yawn, bro. So sick of they fucking fan base, man. Go away. Leave us alone.
Let us live. There was this little like 15-year-old girl I knew, and She would always
EDP
be like,
vibes?
no,
Lemon
no,
EDP
no,
vibes over here?
no.
You don't want a cupcake, sir? I'm
No,
sorry, that's wrong.
I knew her mother. I knew her mother, and we was friends for a while. But her
Sugar
daughter,
daddy, huh?
no, no. Let me finish the story.
All right, go ahead.
Anyways, whenever her little brothers were just like, you know what, watching the way she eats and then judging her, she'd be like, "Let me live."
Put down the
that's how I
shovel.
feel it. The Deadskins are watching us eat, and we're just like, "Let us live." They're criticizing us while we're eating.
Listen. You're not invited to the dinner table if you didn't make the playoffs or the Super Bowl, bro. We in the mansion right now, and they eat on the little kids. You ever seen those little kid tables that you see that your little that the little kids be playing at daycare? That's what they be sitting on. Little tiny little chairs. We in a grown table eating real food. Y'all eating mac and cheese and freaking chicken fingers, bro.
You ever see one of those little Christmas stories where
it's like the Full House. You gotta download the club. I'm gonna show you afterwards. They just like Commander fans.
Yes.
He want to be a grown adult, so he tries to act grown up. You know what I'm saying? And he's a real little kid inside, bro. You know what I'm saying? You at the little kids table throwing your food and picking your nose.
Yes.
We out here popping her collar and tucking her, the napkin so we don't make a mess. You out here throwing your food around, farting at the dinner table, bro. You don't know how to act.
Let me tell my Christmas story real quick. We like one of those families that are like eating at the big buffet dinner table. And we got these homeless people who are just literally looking inside of our house. That's the Deadskins. And then we go to the window, we pull down those blinds like, nope, you can't even look at us eat. You can't even watch us eat.
Man, they are like that dude that be watching you at the window as you eating, and they be saying, "Can I come in?" No. No. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're a homeless dude that be begging for your last meal.
Yes.
And they be having a job sign. It's like, bro, you're not like I don't know how to explain them. I'm telling you, they're like the little kid. They're like the big kid at a little kid table, throwing the food around, and they want to join the big dude, the big adults that be eating proper dinner, saying grace and all that shit, man. Is this the best team that we faced all year? If not, what team? Who, the Kansas City Chiefs?
He's talking about the Chiefs, and I think this is a good question. I think the Chiefs are the best team that we've played this year.
I think this is the best quarterback we played. I don't know about the best team. I think the 49ers, you can make an argue that this was the best defense we played.
But
despite dropping 31.
Best team, though.
Their best team overall.
That we've played this year.
The Kansas City Chiefs, man. They got if you talk about just quarterback, this is the best quarterback. But the best team that we played was the 49ers because of the roster. They had a elite defense, elite offense. I mean, a good offensive line, good running game. And I think the 49ers were the best team we played. But this is the best quarterback we're going to be playing for the whole season. Patrick Mahomes is no Brock Purdy. We know that.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes is one of the elite quarterbacks. Andy Reid does have experience as a head coach. See, we don't gotta be biased. We can give him some credit. Andy Reid is a good head coach.
He is. He's worked with many quarterbacks and made every single one of them work.
My problem with Andy Reid is it comes down to if he's down 30 points, is he able to will his team back?
Will he have 3 timeouts?
That's another thing, man. Andy Reid is going to do, I'm telling you, he's going to go back to his old ways in this game. He's going to try hard to press this team that he played against. Former coached against. It's going to bite him in the ass.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't think Andy Reid wants to beat this Eagles team, I think you're wrong. And I think he does. But I feel like he's going to outcoach himself. He's going to try too hard to be fancy. And we're going to shut it down. And Nick Stone is going to continue what he's done. Run the ball and do what he has to do to win the game. And Andy Reid's going to try to outthrow the Eagles. You see what I'm saying?
Speaking of trying to be too cute, what I've noticed from Andy Reid from 99 to now, you
Fat dude
notice
that
how
eat
he always
cheeseburgers.
does those cute little shovel passes that always takes a split second to develop.
Do you remember the one last year he threw against us, man? The shovel pass right into the end zone, bro.
Yeah, like from
We
2
better
yards
not let
away.
that shit happen again, man.
Yeah.
And that freaking made me mad, dude, because we had that game. I think Jalen Hurts would have won that game if our defense came through.
Yes. We didn't have no pass rush. Steven Nelson is awful. We had so many.
I've never wanted Steven Nelson. You know how many times I said I didn't want Steven Nelson? People say, oh, he's a good corner. I said that dude was not worth that. He wanted to get paid a lot. Think about it. We paid him earlier. He got a whole big paycheck.
I think what really, really got him out of the door was the fact that he was greedy.
He can leave anytime he wants. He was not worth that type of money. I would never pay him what he asked for, and I would never pay him another contract, bro. I feel like he didn't even deserve the contract we really gave him, if you want to be real. That 1 year deal was for nothing.
He's probably only worth a measly $1
Dude, he's not even worth that, bro. He's worth a penny. A sorry nickel.
Probably worth a free agency contract.
But like anyway, man, I mean, despite everything you've done for them, they will hate you. I think I read that. I look at this team, man, and I just see talent, bro. Like I feel like the Kansas City, my thing's tweaking. I feel like the Eagles are just a better football team, you know? I feel like if you're able to shut down Patrick Mahomes' offense, you're able to run the ball successfully, I feel like the game is over. Because I feel like their defense is not able to continue. It's not able to stop the run. They struggle against the run. Let's be real. I mean, the Cincinnati Bengals were able to run on them. You can throw on this team and run on this team.
Yes.
You know?
That's what I was going to mention next. Like, they still have 2 starting quarterbacks that are rookies. We can throw on them too, if he really wants to. Hurts does.
Wait, hold on. That might be my manager, my early manager. I'm starting to think that because that used to be my manager. You remember the job that, you know, that might be my manager describing. Oh, what's up, man? I didn't even notice that. It used to be my manager, bro. It's cool. Yeah. He told me also that I think he thinks that he said that the Patriots were going playoffs, and I didn't think that was going to happen. My God, was I wrong?
Mm-hmm.
You know. But like I said, man, like I feel like that he is a good quarterback, but I feel like our defense can stop him, and I feel like if our offense can click the way it does, it's a body. It's a body. That run defense for the Chiefs is not going to be able to stop our running game if we keep going.
And you know what
You
that
gotta
means? It's
Huh?
going to
Go
set
ahead.
up play action for the RPOs.
Yeah, I mean, it froze up the 49ers too.
Yeah, it's going to.
I mean, did you see Jason Kelce? Hold up. Did you see Jason Kelce knocking Nick Bosa on his behind?
with one hand?
I'm like, that dude fell on his behind, man. Like he didn't know it was coming. Listen, that 49ers team quit, bro. They just quit.
Yeah.
And listen, everybody was telling me this 49ers team. I said they not face this type of team, bro. And I feel like everybody is so great until they face this team.
And then
Yeah, it's cool.
Cry like bitches when they get their ass beat.
Well, I really don't care what 49 fans say. You lost. You weren't going to win anyway.
Like, where's your heart? Whenever your quarterback is supposed to whenever your quarterback goes down, you're supposed to rally. Where's the fighting spirit?
What happened to Brocky? Was he supposed to show up or when?
What happened to that next man up mentality? That's why those little kids in my video was calling the Niners bitches. That's why I was calling the Niners bitches.
I mean, they're crying and talk about, oh, we injured the quarterback. Whose fault was that? That was your coach's fault. Don't put a backup tight end on the side of Reddick.
Yeah, exposed.
That's a fireable offense right there. I'm sorry. If I was the owner for the 49ers, you'd be fired off the spot. Putting a backup tight end on a pass rush. You asking for your quarterback to get hurt.
Who's San Fran's offensive coordinator?
I don't even remember it. Who is it?
Hold on, I'll look it up. But
Probably Kyle
continue.
Shanahan. Kyle Shanahan's a head coach, man. Whatever it is, he's horrible. He's horrible, bro.
Coordinator. Let's see.
He said, Raga, if there's any coach that can put a game plan together, it's Andy Reid. So we must stay humble. But I feel like Andy Reid doesn't have that weapons. I mean,
the offensive coordinator was Anthony Lynn.
No, you saw why he's trash. He's horrible, man.
He's getting interviews for the Buccaneers. But go ahead.
Good. Go over there. I just like this. I get it's Andy Reid, right? But Andy Reid can get beat. Andy Reid can get beat, man. Like I like Andy Reid. He's a good coach for sure. But we're not going to act like he can't get beat, man. Like I think he's going to outplay him. I think he's going to outcoach himself. I think he's going to try too hard to impress this team that he once coached. Do you agree with that statement? I
do. Now, there's another game I also need to look back on. You remember a regular season game between it was a Sunday night game versus the Chiefs and the Titans.
Okay.
Remember the time where Patrick Mahomes threw almost 60 times? He threw about 58 times and still almost lost the game.
Yeah.
They didn't have the offense to match up with the Chiefs, but we do. If we could force this guy to throw like 58 times, that would be a blessing in disguise, low key.
Yeah. I mean, I feel
going back to what you said, they don't run the ball a lot.
No. I mean, and what has been Andy Reid's reason why he's been losing a lot of NFC Championship game versus 40 Eagles? Running the ball, right? No, because they don't run the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So, again, Andy Reid is not doing what he's supposed to do. Because if you don't run the ball, listen, if you don't run the ball on this team and you throw it, okay, not throw the ball. We're just going to play back.
Because if something doesn't work, he's not going to stick with it.
That's what I'm saying, man. Like, I think Andy Reid is going to outcoach himself because he's going to try to impress his former team and he's going to try to pass. And I feel like if you can shut down what's his name, Pataco, Pikachu, whatever you want to call him, okay?
Pika.
You shut down him, it's over. Because they're gonna have to throw it. And I'm not really scared of Juju Smith-Schuster, TikTok boy, and I'm not scared of Vance Scantling. I like Vance Scantling, but he's not deadly. They don't got nobody that really can threaten you. You got corners that can stop their passing it. That makes sense. I feel like if you can double Travis Kelce, you take him away. I feel like Patrick Mahomes is going to have a hard job throwing the ball. Now, obviously, you got to keep Mahomes in the pocket. You can't let him escape out the pocket. It's one dangerous outside the pocket. Probably going to be up against Thunderbolt won't have any effect. Eagles are ground type after all. Yeah, the Eagles love running the ball. And that's going to be the key to the game. It's going to be running the ball, keeping can't see. You got to keep Patrick Mahomes on the sidelines.
Yes.
That's going to be the key, is keeping Patrick Mahomes on the sidelines.
It's going to have to be a Bills versus Giants Super Bowl where the Giants dominated the ball and freaking held the ball for over 40 minutes.
You don't want Patrick Mahomes to get the possessions. You want him to be on the sidelines as possible.
Rusty.
Because I don't care what he does. He can be rusty, drink water. I don't give a damn what he does. He just needs to be on the sidelines, just watch it.
Mm-hmm.
I want my quarterback to have as much possession as possible. You want to score as much as possible.
By the way, check your injury report. So the Andy Reid has said that McCole Hardman probably will not play this game.
Okay.
Everybody else is questionable. Everybody else has a chance, but McCole Hardman, I don't think he's going to play in this game.
And that's a huge loss right there because that's one of his weapons.
I'm telling you, Big D, I want a boring Super Bowl where we're dominating this game. Us Eagles fans.
Well, it's not going to be boring for us. I mean, I don't care.
Yeah, it's not going to be boring for us, but everybody else is going to be saying it's boring. I want a boring Super Bowl, a dominant Super Bowl. I want to know who's going to win this game by the fourth quarter. It's hopefully the Eagles.
Listen, I don't care if Andy Reid is a good head coach. We're going to smoke their boots, bro.
I don't want to sweat this game out.
We're not going to sweat this game out because we're going to smoke their boots. They're a pack next week, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's just facts. Kansas City will be a pack next week. We will be hosting Lombardi Trophy.
Hoisting.
You know what I'm saying? Hosting, whatever. I don't give a damn what it is. You already know what I mean. All right. We will be dominating these boys, man. If you can run the football, you pass the football, you're able to score on them, it's a donezo. It's over. You're finito. You're gone. You're dead.
Big D's
You're in the ditch.
Big D's been paying attention to my homework. He said
Seahawks Broncos would be nice.
He said it needs to be like Chiefs and Bucks.
I wanted to be like the Broncos and Seahawks game.
Yeah,
Seahawks killed them, murdered them, blew the doors off them.
I want a 40 burger just like they did.
They scored. Didn't they score 54, 56, or 54?
No, it was 43-8.
I thought it was 58.
No, 43.
This game's going to be a lot closer than you think. I don't think so.
I don't think so either. If the Chiefs are lucky, they'll score as many as 17 points. That's about it, if they're lucky.
I don't think so, man. I mean, dude, we've been blowing teams out.
Yeah.
I don't know how Patrick Mahomes is going to be able to stop this pass rush from getting to him. He
can't do it by himself, and receivers are going to be open.
If you take a listen, I'm trying to be professional as possible, but I'm gonna be real with you. If you take away Travis Kelce, I don't know if Mahomes can come through. He's going to need Travis Kelce to get targets, man.
TJ Edwards is going to be all over him, and then
I want to put TJ Edwards on him.
We're gonna have CJ over the top. Stay with me for a second.
All
we're gonna have TJ 1-on-1 with him, and in case TJ gets beat, we're gonna have Gardner over the top.
He said, "Look at the spread in Vegas. They know things."
Not all the time.
Spread is 1.5. Eagles are favorites. Okay, it should be favorites.
That's pretty generous. I figured before coming into this game, I was like, okay, they're probably going to have us as underdogs by like a couple points.
The way that me to be talking, they'd be acting like Patrick Mahomes is favorites.
Yeah. The way they
according to me, that we have no shot in hell winning this game.
The way they talking, we sound like we're like 6-point underdogs here.
Listen, the way they talking, you would think Patrick Mahomes has a dynasty ready to be built.
Yeah. He going for his 5th title in 7 years.
They acting like we're playing Joe Montana.
I know, right? He ain't never lost in the Super Bowl.
What? What are you talking about, man? Patrick Mahomes can get beat, man.
He just beat Tom Brady 2 years ago.
Listen, Stephen A. Smith is literally gagging because he has that man's in his mouth 24/7. I mean, come on, bro. He's sitting there talking about Patrick Mahomes. They even play Patrick Mahomes. Bro, I don't care who they play. They can play Sally Mahomes, Jimmy Mahomes, Johnny Mahomes, Tommy Mahomes, Victor Mahomes. I don't care what Mahomes you play.
Mm-hmm.
That pass rush is still going to be there. 70 sacks.
Yep.
Bart Starr can be the quarterback. I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
who they play. What difference does that make? You still got to be able to stay in the pocket and throw the ball. Or you still got to be able to escape.
Bart Starr is the king of system quarterbacks.
I'm just throwing the name out, man. You know what I'm saying? He couldn't even stand these sacks, bro. This defense is relentless, man. They're dominating these quarterbacks. They're knocking quarterbacks out. Hassan Reddick, I'm telling you, I'm gonna make a prediction right now, is going to get a strip sack.
Yes. He's going to get at least 3 sacks. Trust me. Watch. Don't be surprised if he's the MVP of this game.
Stephen A. Smith said, I don't know what Stephen Smith you were watching, because I was watching him earlier, and he thinks Mahomes is going to win.
I was watching him early this week. He said our defense was going to hit home and really get after Mahomes.
No, we said last week. I mean, he switches up once in a while, too. Don't worry. Next week, I'll pick Mahomes again.
Yeah, when the game's all over.
No, before the game. If you watched, if you saw the prediction on NFL, they had like 5 people picking KC.
6.
6. Oh, that's worse.
Oh, wait, no. They had 4 because there's 10 votes, and 4 of them picked the Chiefs.
Bro, like I don't need people to tell me what my team is because I've been watching this team, man. Like, everybody said we couldn't beat the 49ers. Everybody said it was going to be a close game. I knew we were going to blow the doors off them. All right, and I'm going to say this again for all the people. We are not the Bengals. This is not going to be close. It's going to be in the domination from the jump. Like, I don't think it's going to be close. I don't care what fucking Vegas says. I don't care what Tony down the street says. I don't care what Johnny down the block says. I don't give a rat says what they say. I watch my football team. This Eagles team is going to light this offense up.
I halfway
They're going to kill the Chiefs, man.
Big
Go
D, I halfway agree with you. The fans are not praising us, but the media is. The media is actually on our side here.
I mean, it should be. You would think after we beat the teams that say we couldn't beat, we should be favorites in this game. That's just knowledge. That's just logic. Yeah, I get Patrick Mahomes we're playing against. But look at this team.
Yes.
This team is so much better. Patrick Mahomes versus the Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, versus the Bengals. Let's be real. We're struggling. He did not blow out the Bengals.
No.
Every team we played so far, we blew the doors off them. We dropped 31 or 40. And that's what I'm saying. Like, the Chiefs are not the scary team that I'm really fearing.
No.
We're not
like
playing
they
the.
used to be.
No, I mean, the Chiefs are. They don't even have Harmon in this game. That's a huge loss right there.
And remember, they don't have Tyreek Hill no more.
No, he's in Miami.
Mm-hmm. So that was
You
the
know
one
what I'm saying?
thing I was worried about coming into this season. And then I saw Miami just scoop them away. I was like, cool.
And I feel like if they did have Tyreek Hill, we still would beat them boys. Because
It
we
would
got
be a
the
little
secondary to stop it. It would
it
be a
would-
lot closer, yeah, for sure. Because Tyreek Hill is a
would be
burner, man.
A little bit closer.
For sure. It wouldn't be a blowout. It would be a close game.
Yeah.
Because Tyreek Hill can take the top off the defense. We know how special Tyreek Hill is.
We can't stop Tyreek Hill for shit.
Oh, my God. That dude's something else, bro. Dude is something else, man.
Ugh.
There's a reason why.
Worry about
There's a
him.
reason why Miami just traded all those picks.
We gotta play him in 2 years. No, next year.
Yeah, I think next year, man. I think we play the AFC next week. Yeah, so it's the Bengals, the Bills.
No, we played
Chiefs.
the AFC East. The Pats, the Bills.
What did I say? I said the AFC, right?
The AFC North. No, not the AFC North, but the AFC East.
I said AFC East.
Yes.
Oh man,
The AFC East plus the Chiefs.
that's what I just said. What did I say? The AFC North, the AFC East before.
You said the North. I corrected you and said the East.
I don't know why I keep saying that, man. I'm thinking the NFC North, bro.
You're thinking of the Bengals division.
Don't. But I thought I saw the schedule. I thought we did play Bengals.
No, we play the Chiefs along
We
with
play
the
Chiefs.
AFC. The Chiefs are from the AFC West, but we
Okay.
get them.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, bro. I'm just tired the fuck out, man. It's been a long
Oh,
day,
yeah.
bro.
Big D, we definitely smoking that Master at Work pack.
Bro, that's another goofball, man. I don't want to hear about him.
That shit funny to me.
I will kick you ass off the fucking stream, man. Stop playing. I don't put up with that. No, I'm playing. I mean, look, man. At the end of the day, we gonna take care of business,
Mhm.
and I just feel like we are a freaking dominant football team. There's levels to this,
Mhm.
and we are on a different level than these people, man. Like, I don't give a freak what Patrick Mahomes did. Come and show that to us.
Mhm.
Like I said about Brock Purdy, I don't care what you did. Do that to us.
Ain't about what you did, it's what you're doing.
Come and do that to us. This number one defense. Come do it to us. The Bengals are not us.
Nope.
They're not us, man. What you did to the Bengals is great. I hear a lot of Chief fans talk about, oh, we shut down Patrick Mahomes, oh, we shut down Jamar Chase. Okay. That doesn't mean he's A.J. Brown. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Like they really think they are us. Now the Bengals got a good good receivers. But it's different when you're playing a guy like Jalen Hurts. It's different when you're playing a guy like Devontae Smith.
You didn't
I
even-
always said, I think we have a better receiving core than a lot of other different teams, and I would take them over to Cincy. Go ahead.
You didn't even really shut down the Bengals like that. Your corners allowed 110 plus rating to your top two guys.
I mean, T. Higgins was able to score, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Jamar Chase caught a ball.
Those corners are rookie starters. They're about to get toast. They're
Yeah,
still
I mean,
they're still scratching the surface.
now I ain't gonna lie to you. I like the Watson kid from the Chiefs, man. Kid's a beast. But I don't care what rookie corners you have, man. AJ and Devontae are just on a tear right now, man.
When you say
on a
the
tear.
word rookie, that means inexperienced to me.
I mean, you know, just because a rookie doesn't mean they're bad. I'm not saying that. They'll make some plays too. But I feel like they have a challenge in their hand because A.J. Brown has been through – he's been around for years. He's been around for more than these guys have. Devontae Smith has a year under his belt. So they know exactly what you're going to do. And you're a rookie. You're playing against experienced receivers who's been through the struggles, been through the up and downs, has a year under the belt.
Devontae
AJ
Smith is the mastermind of route running.
Yo, Devontae Smith might be the best route runner right now in the league.
Even
Other
better
than
than
Devontae
Devontae Adams?
Other than Devontae Adams.
Okay.
Devontae Adams is the best, hands down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like Devontae Smith, his route running is so smooth, dude.
Mhm.
Like his route running is so smooth, dude. Like when you watch his route one, it's just like it's like a poetry in motion when you're painting. A Picasso painting, man. It's smooth. The patterns are there, bro. Like that's why I feel like when I watch Devontae Smith, his route running, he's not gonna burn you. He can burn you if he wants to, but he's just gonna he's just gonna run routes. And he runs it so perfectly. AJ Brown's physical. You know, he'll get physical with you.
Mhm.
You know, and he can out muscle you. Like these two complement each other, man. They complement each other. And listen, like, and if my old manager was in here, I always said I give Howard Roseman credit for this. Howard Roseman has put this team together, man. Howard Roseman is the best GM in football. The man has did everything you need him to do. And I feel like now he has 2 first-round picks. he's going to do more because listen, this Eagles team is set up perfectly. You know, unlike the other teams, this Eagles team has so much talent, and Howard Roseman has once again shown me that he can take a team to another Super Bowl. We're in a Super Bowl once again.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't understand how Jerry Jones is going to talk about we're like the Rams, bro.
That
What?
was the dumbest shit he's ever said.
Listen. That man needs to hit the retirement home, bro. It's like, dude, take your medicine, dude.
As soon as you showed me that shit, I went the fuck off on you on Instagram.
But here's the thing, right? You already know who Jerry Jones is. Jerry Jones has never seen an MC Championship game since the 90s, man. Is it really surprising? He's talking about build for the future. You always build for the future, man. You've been building for the future for the last 28 years.
Yes.
29 the following year. Because you know Mike McCarthy is still the head coach.
Yes.
Dak Prescott is ass. He will never be elite. He's what he is. A game manager that's up and down. Go ahead.
I've said this since the very beginning of the season when the Rams lost to the Bills. I said you could be like the Rams, where you could sell your soul to get that ring and not have any future draft picks, or you could be like the Eagles, who will win a Super Bowl and still have draft picks. There's a difference, a big difference, Jerry Jones.
Jerry Jones is like Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars, bro.
Mm.
You ever seen Emperor Palpatine from Star Wars?
Nope.
Look up the Emperor Palpatine.
Mm-hmm.
Look him up. That's Jerry. I'm telling you, look him up right now. That's Jerry Jones in the hoodie.
Wait, what's
He's just Emperor Palpatine.
Emperor
Palpatine.
Palpatine. Okay. Let's see. Oh God, he's disgusting.
That's Jerry Jones.
For those who don't know what Eagle Sham is talking about, here's the screen share.
Yeah, that's Jerry Jones, man. Sick face, dude. Dude has lost his mind, man. You know, there are some times where old people just get old and they're just not in reality, man.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones is falling into Alzheimer's, man. Let's be real. That is Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones has fallen to the case where he doesn't know where he's at. That is just the old timers kicking in. He's getting older. He's losing brain cells. He's not seeing the big picture.
Yeah.
Jerry Jones will not win another Super Bowl before he dies.
Nope.
Because he will kill this team.
I hope he lives until 200 years old.
I mean, if he don't live, his next up is his son. His son is worse than him.
What's his son's name?
Stephen Jones. That's
You
the GM.
You wouldn't know that.
Huh?
I said you would know that.
Yeah, because he's worse than him, bro. So Jerry Jones dies, his sons take over, and his son's worse than him.
That's like Al Davis having his son take over. Or Jerry
That's
Buss,
exactly what the Dallas Cowboys have.
or Jerry
It's
Buss.
Al Davis.
Remember when Jerry Buss had his son and daughter take over for the Lakers?
Yeah. I mean, Al Davis was also a great GM, dude. Like Al Davis, before he got old, he was one of the best GMs. His son's a nutcase. His son's an idiot.
And he has the ugliest hairstyle in the world. He looks like that bum from Dumb and Dumber.
That was a good one, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had to think about that. The dude looks like he has a mop head.
Mm-hmm.
You ever seen the mop head? All you gotta do is put a mop on your head, and exactly what he looks like. Just a dude. I mean, at the end of the day, man, Jerry Jones, man, the guy is Jerry Jones is a hater. I mean, he's watching his rival, who he supposedly hates, go to the Super Bowl. But here's the thing: if you know your rival is good, you would take some notes.
We didn't
Take some
sell our
notes.
we didn't sell our souls for the future. We have backups. We have draft picks still. We have 2 first-round draft picks and more.
Jerry Jones is losing his mind because everybody should know that Jerry Jones supposedly is in the media 24/7. This man, when you listen to him, it's like a old dude who doesn't know where he's at.
The
Let's
sooner
be
you
real.
give up, the sooner you give up the media, the sooner you're going to start being successful. Because with the media out of your hair, you're not going to feel so much pressure in the playoffs.
But Jerry Jones ain't gonna do that, bro. Jerry Jones is all about getting attention. He wants attention, man. If their attention's not on him, listen. When the Eagles won the NFC Championship game, what happened? What happened? Do you remember?
When the Eagles won the NFC Championship game, I don't remember.
Jerry Jones fired Kellen Moore right off the spot.
Really?
He had announced it after the Cowboys. No, I mean he's a self-centered, media hungry loser. Let's be real.
He should have went on and resigned himself.
Jerry Jones not going to do that though. Jerry Jones is all about
Money.
and the Cowboys are making.
And attention is all about
That's all he likes is attention. He don't care about winning. This Eagles team, like, listen, Jeffrey Lurie. You know, I always thought Jeffrey Lurie was Jerry Jones, but we look at Jeffrey Lurie cares about this team. You could see it. Jerry Jones don't care about this team. Jerry Jones don't care about the Cowboys, bro. Jerry Jones saw his 5 Super Bowls, man. Jerry Jones is happy and satisfied where he's at. He already got a Hall of Fame jacket.
Exactly. He's just satisfied with 5 Super Bowls. Oh, he'll probably think that, the Eagles will never catch up, even though they were getting their second Lombardi. And that's great and all. We're fine.
But more importantly, Jerry Jones is about to is dying. Jerry Jones is not going to live that long. He's not going to be around before I'm 30. Let's be real. Y'all can say what you want. Jerry Jones is 75 years old.
Yeah. He's 77.
And that's even worse. Men only live up to pretty much what? 80, 89, 90, if they're lucky.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones ain't living that long. Your lifespan is only up to a certain amount, man. Usually 84 is your body gets older and older. And the more your body gets older and older, things are harder to do, man. Once your mind goes.
It's even worse. He's 80. October 13th, 1942.
He's 80?
Yeah.
Now you know why he's really fucked up, man. An 80-year-old man talking about success. Well, back in my old days.
Back in my old days when I was in my 50s.
I mean, that's all he talks about is back in his old days.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry, we're in 2023. What do you have done for me? Jerry, we're not in the 90s anymore, buddy. Not in the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
There's actually called a thing called current. What have you done for me lately?
Mm-hmm.
The man doesn't care, bro.
There's a slogan out there called "Getting with Times," and that's what Jerry Jones struggles with.
Jerry Jones don't know the definition of time because he still lives in the 90s.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones is living in his head.
Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping. Into the future.
I was thinking of Time After Time.
Hmm.
Time after time. If you know, time after time. Dude, I am so nasty when I make those comments, bro. People get really upset with me. Oh well. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm the type of dude, literally, like I really don't care. Like at the end of the day, it's my shit, my show. I do whatever I want. You two got a problem, it is what it is, man. Now at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, Jerry Jones making those comments is not surprising. Because Jerry Jones he's his own critic.
Reminds you of Vince McMahon. How?
Damn, Vince McMahon is getting old too, right? Isn't he 80?
He should be in his early 70s. Let me see.
Damn, our icons are getting older, man. I remember Vince McMahon in his young age.
I remember when he was in his 50s.
Dude, I wish we had that Vince McMahon back, man. Shit. I can't see Vince McMahon dying. That WWE would be dead by then.
Oh my God, no. Please don't.
What?
Please don't let him die. Oh my God. He's 77, about to be 78 in August. He looked good for his age.
Mm-hmm. Better than Jerry Wayne Jones.
Way better. Jerry Jones got his skin hanging off.
He got his false teeth sticking out.
Hmm.
Looks like he hasn't brushed in days, years, months.
Watch the time fly as pendulum swings. Pendulum swings.
That's because Vince hits the gym.
Yeah, you're right.
Jerry needs to see a dentist, dude. Have you seen these yellow teeth?
Uh-huh.
It's like, have you ever seen the Halloween stars, Hars,
Uh-huh.
where his teeth are yellow? They look like false teeth, dude. It looks like he takes them out of his mouth every day.
Now, I know you're white, and I know you had to have seen this show, but have you ever seen Golden Girls? That's where Jerry Jones belongs in.
What does white have to do with anything, man? Come on, bro.
A lot of white people like that show.
Now, if I say that you're black and you're supposed to like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, which you probably do, but if I say you're supposed to like some shows, I'll come offense, man. Come on, bro. Don't do that to me.
I would have said Good Times, but okay.
Every black person supposed to like Bill Cosby, The Cosby Show.
Every black person's supposed to like Good Times, Living Single.
You're black, you're supposed to like Fat Albert. Like, what the fuck? Like, I would never say that, dude. Don't take that offense, man. Come on, bro. Like, just because I'm white don't mean I like the Golden Girls, bro.
Oh my God, that might go on my montage in 11 months.
It's like you telling me I'm supposed to like what is it? Archie. What is it? What's that show? Archie. You seen that old show Archie?
You mean Alf?
Huh?
You mean Alf? ALF?
No, Archer.
Oh, Archer! Oh my God, just the tip.
Not Archer. Not Archer. Archie. It is the Good Times, bro. Shit. Is that where the old man? Is that where the one lady said, Archie? Is that the show?
I've never seen that show.
What did you just say to me about Jerry Jones? Where he needs to be?
He needs to be on the Golden Girls.
Oh, never mind then. Never mind, man. Oh, All in the Family. Yeah, that's my show. All in the Family. You ever watch that?
Mm-mm. Never even heard of it.
You gotta watch that, man. That's funny. That was a good show, bro. That's a good show, man. I feel like I feel like Jerry Jones just needs to die off and just let his son take over. Is that wrong to say?
No,
Like Jerry Jones to me is holding the Cowboys back, man.
he is. He just needs to resign.
But then again, I hope Jerry Jones does forever because the more times he holds the Cowboys back, the better we are. We don't want the Cowboys to be successful.
I want him to stay the owner for the next 50 years.
Listen, if they can keep him in a casket and just, I mean, if they can just find a way to, even though he's dead, just keep him in the office as his body is you know how when they put you in a casket, they put the fluids, the embalming fluids.
Yeah.
If they just embalming fluid his whole body, so he doesn't fade away, that'd be nice.
Now, I wouldn't do all that. I would just be like, give him a revival. I would give him a revival serum so he could stay alive and managing the Cowboys.
It's like the you ever seen the Arkham City Batman where they revived the Joker and they gave him a potion so he would stay alive forever?
Yep. That's called immortality.
Tell me he don't look like Jerry Jones, the Arkham City Batman Joker.
Oh shit.
Or the Scarecrow.
Now Reese is a big fan of Batman, so there you go.
And tell me he don't look like the Joker from Arkham City, man. Jerry Jones look like Arkham City Batman, Joker.
He does.
He looks like the Call of Duty zombie.
Mm.
Jerry Jones looks like a little zombie, doesn't he?
Yes.
The zombie with his teeth sticking out.
He looks like the Penguin Man. The Penguin. The Jack Nicholson version.
Bro, he looks like Scarecrow from Batman, bro. You ever seen Scarecrow?
Uh-huh.
He looks like that dude, man. Like Jerry Jones is so hideous, dude. Like every time he opens his mouth,
It's just
I'm
yellow.
wondering. It's just like I'm wondering if his teeth gonna fall out his mouth in the press conference.
Oh, that was Danny DeVito. I thought that was Jack Nicholson. Shit.
I mean, it's getting late, bro. What time is it? 10:27. It's getting late, bro.
And we're 8 days away from the Super Bowl. Yeah,
We are 8 days, man. Let's go. Let's go. We could be here all day, but I gotta get some sleep, man.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah, it was fun doing this, man.
Oh man, it was fun, man.
Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe.
Yes.
Definitely.
And
Subscribe
make
to my
sure you
man.
use one of our
We
jokes
hiding.
punchlines.
Yeah, and by the way, all the insults I made, just know they're jokes, man. Don't take them seriously.
Yeah, even you, Shauna Gang and Awesomeness.
Well, she can take them which way she wants. I don't care. No, I'll play. It is what it is, man. It's late. And
Okay, Big D. Now I understand. Okay.
it is what it is. I gotta get some sleep, man. Appreciate for coming on and always go Birds!
Fly, Eagles, fly. Let's win the Super Bowl.
Yes, sir.